to. You know? Okay. Start sending us your video from streaming software. I'm already doing that. Okay, there we go. There we go. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a fan-freaking-tastic Saturday. It is Machop Community Day. If you guys did not know, make sure you guys are going out and getting all those Machops. I got, I think, like 8 shiny Machops, over 100 XL candy, and I am absolutely ecstatic about it. So go out, get your snapshots, do your spatial rend if you have it, do your research, do all of it. Just the little things to make sure you have a nice, fulfilling, calm day. But Lillian, welcome on in. Lucius, welcome on in. Angie, what makes you so excited today? I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Your local GameStop got their hands on a bunch of Prismatic Evolution ETBs and had a limit of 1 per person, so you were able to get your hands on a normal priced ETB. OMG, that is absolutely huge. Congratulations, Angie. I've literally, I don't think I've heard anyone successfully getting their hands on an ETB at a normal price for Prismatic Evolutions, like, this entire time. This entire freaking time. Literally, you're not getting overcharged, Angie. You get the sleeves, like, that is awesome. I mean, you know, getting a good pull wouldn't be too bad either. I hope you do get the IR Leafeon. I hope you do. That is so freaking exciting. Oh my god. You guys are just the best. I love being with you guys every single day. And if you guys haven't done so, make sure you are catching up on the YouTube channel. I am doing shorts almost daily. We have a YouTube video daily. We have a YouTube video once a week. And yeah, and if you guys are like, Twitch isn't really my style, you can always watch the stream on YouTube, as we now are live on both. If you get the Sylveon, you're sending that to your partner. Hey, I love the plans. Angie, please get some good pulls. Oh my god, I just spit. I hope you guys didn't see that. Hi, Crazy Coot. You're good. You got a perfect Machop with the background. Lillian, shut up. That is amazing. Are you serious? A perfect freaking... Like, that's genuinely amazing. Congratulations on your perfect Machop with the background. You couldn't get one, obviously, so you got a mini version in resin as a phone charm. You know, there's, like, really cool, like, Pokemon cards and Pokemon-esque themes in, like, resin as, like, a coaster and stuff, like, on Etsy. They're really pretty to look at. Hey, Crazy Coot, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Happy Calm Day. Hope you guys are prepping because tomorrow is Gigantamax Machamp Day. Yeah, freaking Gigantamax Machamp. I'm gonna be doing my first Gigantamax raid with you guys tomorrow on stream. I'm excited. Ooh, yeah. I know, I saw Grandpa Joe out there trying to catch the Choppies, the Machoppies. Because it's crazy that we have Machop Community Day and then tomorrow's Gigantamax Day. Like, they want us to get that line done. Oh my god, we have really good outbreaks. We have a Chikorita and we have a Poplio right there. We have a Squirtle, which is also a really great outbreak. It's too bad that I don't need it, but I do need this little guy. We actually need 2 Poplios, so we're gonna go and start over there, and maybe we can knock out 2 from our list instantly. Oh my goodness, you got 20 signs on Campfire plus messenger chat for Gmax tomorrow. Ooh, you're gonna be solid, Kralexix. Solid Kralexix. I love it. Yes, Angie, join me. Join me. And once I'm done with like hunting like all my Shiny Dex, because I literally need 12 left is what we decided, 13 left. Once I'm done here, I am going to be I'm gonna be probably Masuda methoding for Fione, Hisuian Growlithe, and I'm gonna be Masuda-ing for the Alolan Meowth. So, a few fun things that I am definitely looking forward to. You still need Trico and Litten, come on! So what's nice is you can isolate Litten here, and I think you can isolate Trico. If you go to the right areas, I think you can isolate both of those. Ooh, yes, Lillian, are you solid for Gigantamax Machamp Day? I've never done a Gigantamax raid, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. Just a little bit. Like, I don't know, I don't want to fail because I only have enough for 1 remote raid pass, and from what I understand, like, if you fail it, you don't get your remote raid pass back. So I am nervous. Just show up with a Blissey. I've never defeated a I've never defeated a Dynamax Blissey before. So I'm sorry, I've never defeated a Dynamax Chansey, so I don't have one of those. I have a couple other things, but I don't know. I feel like my collection is a little... My Dynamax collection is a little lackluster, to be honest. Ropes, I don't know. I'm not... I don't know. I'm not joining a raid unless it's a full lobby, so we'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe things won't go the way I hope, and I won't join any. You know, I don't know. There's nothing to plan because I don't know who I'm joining. If there will be anyone on I'm assuming there's gonna be people on my friends list doing it, but we'll see. Are you people mega? That is also a great advice. Are we mega evolving for extra candy? That would have been so smart to do. Make sure you are mega ink for that extra candy, baby. You're going into town. There's a lot of people playing. Oh, you'll be solid. That's awesome. Your favorite hunt so far was Tepig. When you found your shiny, you evolved it right away. Started taking pictures. Little did you know there was a second shiny behind you the whole time. Okay, that is the sweetest, cutest, but also most awesome thing. Oh my goodness. I hope you still have those pictures of your Tepig. And then there was just another little Tepig in the background. You put away the camera, turned around, and you were like, oh, there's another sweet angel. You are also my child, and I am taking you home with me. That is just beautiful. I love it. I freaking love it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it just Ropes. It makes me nervous when you say we, because I don't know if I can. Like, I'm just gonna be joining someone who has 20 or has enough people in the lobby. So like, I don't know. When you say we, I'm like, I don't know if I can guarantee you a lobby. Like, I'm just gonna go on my friends list and see what I find. But yeah, my day was good. I went ahead, I woke up and I started cleaning. The house was getting a little messy, I'm gonna be honest. So I went ahead and I took care of all the dishes and I did a nice clean vacuuming and oh, dude, you know, just getting a little bit of housework done just feels so much better. Like, my house looks a million times better with just a good vacuuming. I don't know, my freaking cats are just messy and they just like to... They just get their grubby little paws and their grubby little litter, and it's just like, I feel like I'm always just stepping on cat litter. Even when I have a mat with cat, like the mat for the cat litter, they just jump over it because they don't like the mat. So it's like, there's no winning. You're going out to a huge meetup for G-Max tomorrow? Really? What Pokemon are you bringing to your G-Max raids? Cocozy, hello. You're doing your 100 catches on step 4, the 100 catches in a party, is that what you're saying? Because I need to get 100 Pokemon in a party, and I also need to... I'm still working, I think I'm on like day 8 of my 21. Just need a third for the line? Well, why wasn't there a third Shiny Tepig in the photo? Why wasn't it just chilling there with the others? That is awesome, crazy cute. With the way I have it, I think I'll be able to, like, Jesse and I are going to be on that same page in New York. So we'll probably do the 100 Pokemon in a party just together while we're in New York. Hey, Oliver, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out on the YouTube. How are you? Hunsho. Wait, so how many? Okay, we got the final alert. How many people can join one raid? Sorry, you're late. Stream just started. You're okay. Stream just started, Oliver. How many people can be in one lobby? 40. Here I'm saying 20. I don't know. Well, what? I am so nervous. Like, I want to contribute. I've never caught a Gigantamax. Like, I really, really want to do well on because I only have enough coins for one remote raid pass. So I'm like, ah. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a jumbo sandwich real quick. So cucumber, spicy, bitter, and some mustard. Well, Huncho, I think I'll be done by then just because our time zones, like I only have enough for one and I'm probably going to do it like on stream. Like I'm assuming maybe in the middle or the beginning. So I will probably be done by the time you start just because time zones suck. Unless things don't go as planned, and then I will join you. But the likelihood of me being able to join you is like 5%. Ooh, Oliver, what do you guys have planned? Kukuzi says you didn't do much community day, but got a good shiny Dynamax Machop? What reward? I want a reward with a Dynamax Machop. You've done 82 in a party play. Ooh, you're doing great, Crazy Coot. Jesse and I were like, party, nah, we'll just do that in New York. All right, so we are looking for 2 Poplio. Hopefully we can get both of them on this one sandwich. We are looking for one. I think it has like a little pink frilly. We're looking for little pink frills. I can text you. Yeah, Huncho, I guess, yeah, text me. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, I guess it doesn't, you know? But who knows? Who knows? I'm trying not to put any money in the game at the moment because I want to save it for GoFest. Because, you know, we're on a budget. We're budgeting. We're trying our best to budget, you know. Times be tough. And I'm like, okay, well, if I put coins in it now, I'm going to use it now and not wait till GoFest. So, you really need like 10 good, confident people. Otherwise, you'll recommend over 20 players. Okay. Okay. So even if there's 40 players, do you like does there still need to be like 10 like really prepared people? A free one on the main page? I got like a Dynamax Beldum from like a reward, and I was like, this is garbage. It was absolute garbage. It was garbaggio. I transferred it so fast, to be honest with you. What's the color of Shiny Poplio's nose? Is it still the same color? The nose specifically? I know I'm looking for pink frillies, but I'm suddenly forgetting some of it. It's still pink. Okay, the nose stays the same. Got it. All right, so we're looking for pink frillies, and I think the blue on the Poplio is a slightly different shade. If we get 2, then we knock out Poplio and Brion in one day, which would be huge. It's still a walk in the park with over 25 players. What, Huncho, would you say it's still a walk in the park even if none of those 25 players are prepared? Like, what if all 25 people bring Garbaggio? It is a darker blue. That's what I thought. Thank you, Pokeverse. I was like, I know the body is also slightly different. So the body and the neck thing that changed. Yeah, what is that neck thing even called? Like, what is that even called? Is it the collar? Is that considered a collar? I will call it a collar. So the only thing that kind of bums me out about Gigantamax, so they announced Gigantamax Cinderace on the weekend of GoFest. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to have my first Gigantamax Pokemon. Like, this is going to be great. What is disappointing is it's not going to be shiny. So I'm like, dang, I'm going to like enjoy my first Gigantamax raids like in person at GoFest, but not be able to like darn, I won't be able to even attempt to get the shiny. It's a clown collar. Honk honk. Well, I mean, Primarina is a clown, right? Or, you know, maybe the whole concept of Poplio Primarina is, you know, it looks goofy, but then it grows up to be this gorgeous stud muffin. You need 3 shields at all times. Okay. 3 shields at all times. Is it important to max up your shield thing? Like, what is really the boost of giving your Pokemon that max shield thing? Mr. Fran, thank you for the redeem not. And Caesar Salad. Hello, how are you doing? We love Poplio. Well, so what's the difference between like a level 1 shield versus a level 3 shield on Gigantamax, or I guess any Dynamax Pokemon? Because what I focus on first when I upgrade my stuff is obviously I prioritize the move, but I don't know if any of my stuff have a level 3 shield. Is it safe to bring my Metagross tomorrow? It just gives you shields for longer. Okay. But Caesar, hello, hello, Caesar salad. You should name your child Caesar salad, because then you're Caesar, and then there's Caesar salad. It's beautiful. I think that's a brilliant idea. What do you think, Ropes? Caesar salad is a good name for a child? No, well, I mean, why would you private them, Ropes, when you need so many people? Thank you, Caesar. You can be Caesar and Caesar salad. I think I just reset over a shiny. I think I saw one in the ocean and it was too late and I didn't react fast enough. I'm gonna be honest. For the invites, well, I don't. Well, so what I understand though is I don't know. I'm not inviting anybody. I mean, it's not gonna be my raid. I don't think. I don't think I could successfully bring all the boys to the yard. You know. I'm gonna have to join someone who's out and about because there's gonna be one Dynamax raid that I see or Gigantamax, and it's in my neighborhood. No one's coming into my neighborhood to get them done. So, and what is still 10 people in a Dynamax, or is 10 people remoted at once still the max? Hey Galkife, welcome, welcome, welcome. Gonna be on step 2 of the Machop research tomorrow. Let's go. That's awesome. You got a Hundo Dynamax Beldum from research. That's incredible. That is a freaking dream. Congratulations. I did not have such luck, but I did get a shiny 96 Machop with the background from the comedy research. The Beldum that I got from the research was garbage. I transferred it, but I do have a 96 one that I've been using. The upgrade is important for taking damage. Your shield block your teammates from being hit. You know what I find wonky in all the Dynamax raids that I've done? And I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. So if you guys have ever done Dynamax or Gigantamax and you feel comfortable with them, please answer me this. When I am trying to, sometimes when, you know, these Dynamax mons are preparing a big attack, right? And they send out their attack, I try to move to dodge it, and it's like really like stiff and like delayed. Is that just like how it's supposed to be? Like, I feel like the reaction time for dodging is much better in normal raids than Dynamax. It's just wonky. Metagross would be best to switch into when you Dynamax Gigantamax, then switch back. Okay, so I should start with something that's not Metagross, and then when we're about to Gigantamax, then switch over to Metagross. It's just so like rough. Every single time, like there were times where I was trying to solo Phalanx, and since I'm not that well versed in Dynamax, like I was just getting my cheeks clapped by this dang Phalanx, and it was like I was trying to dodge these moves, and I'm like, I literally know when to move, and like it's weird. But you can dodge technically, but when I'm trying to dodge, I'm not even dodging. It's been very, very weird, and I'm like, I don't want to do a single Dynamax by myself anymore. Ranger Duncan, welcome in. Mincino! Good luck on the Machop Day. I'm rooting for you. I hope you get tons of shinies, but most importantly, make sure you are racking up on that XL candy, because XL candy is the most important. Good luck. But yeah, I tried to solo a Phalanx, and I failed, because like I could not dodge to save my life. Oh my goodness, Ropes! Ropes, thank you so much for getting it a tier 3. That's a tier 3. Thank you. To Mincino, I really appreciate it. I'm going to be straight up. Like, those subs genuinely helped me out a million. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you a million. You're going to use your powered up G-Max Blastoise as your tanker. So what are great tank mons to bring tomorrow that are not Blastoise and are not Blissey? I got a decent Blastoise today. I got a 10, 15, 15 I think I got today in D-Max. Mr. Fran, how are you doing today? Fran! At one point, dodge was fully disabled. Yeah, so Huncho, you can't solo Phalanx? Okay. I can't solo. Okay, I did solo a Beldum. I lied. I can solo a Beldum. I used to not be able to, but now I can. It just takes me a little bit. Oh no, we don't need no hype trains. Oh my god, wait, Mincino, you're gonna go to GoFest? Oh my god, no way! Okay, if you are going, do you have your ticket? What day is your ticket? I want to know. Now I want to see you. Oh my god. Are you serious? It's gonna be amazing. We get to meet again and have a great time. And it's gonna be wonderful. We get a do-over. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Rope. Seriously, that is awesome. Because now Mencino not only doesn't, have to watch any ads, but, it helps out your girl, too. So thank yous. Ooh, Ropes. Maybe that means you can meet Mencino, too. We all can meet Mencino. And we all can meet Ropez. It's going to be wonderful. We've got Go Fest. Just not sure where we're going to park. So you do have a Saturday park morning ticket. Just kind of tagging along with Jake, whatever they do. Okay, well, cool. I'll see you Saturday morning. Wonderful. It's going to be great. Hopefully, yeah, finding a place to park. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult. Holy. Yeah, ugh, good luck. But I'm so glad you're going. It's going to be so great to see you. You brought a shiny Poplio for me. Oh my goodness, and it's marked. Yes. Yay, this is for our Shiny Dex. We got a Poplio. All right, what kind of a ball are we going to get you in? Let's go. Maybe should we do a dive ball? It probably look cute in a dive ball. But I'm also staying in Manhattan. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, we weren't even that far from each other? Not that, Manhattan's, like, obviously small, right? But you just got home a bit ago from Mex. Oh my goodness. How are you really that close to Mex, Mr. Friend? Like, that's crazy. You're literally in an entirely different country. The Trainer Club has a good video for counters on YouTube, but believe G-Max Venusaur is number 2. I wish I had a good G-Max Venusaur then. Because I just have like a couple good mons here and there. But tomorrow you guys can probably guide me on what I should use. Oh, okay, Mencino. I get you. Well, I hope the stars align, and I would love to see you. I would absolutely a million billion love to see you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look to see what we got. It is a Poplio the Furious. That is absolutely adorable. I freaking love it. I vote you guys experience a little bit at the park, but that's just me being a little biased. Yeah, we got a personality mark. Ropes. My meetup's gonna be earlier than that. Hunter, do you blame him? I just took him away from his family. Angie Poplio. Alcazar can't stay for long. Where are you going? Or are you working on, because I know you have schoolwork as well, Alcazar. You're with the turd? Oh. 2 days in a row? Yeah, definitely, Mencino. I will, if you want to message me, we can maybe discuss some details. What do I mean earlier? My meetup is going to be earlier than Friday. Tell him he's a turd. He already knows he's a turd. Is someone calling me? Who in Orlando is calling me? I am arriving on Thursday. That's correct. No, my meetup. It's not 100% like ready fully to be announced, but my meetup will be on Thursday. Just to let you guys know. It's not like entirely announced, like we're still working on details, but it'll be a Thursday. Oh, hi Stella. You're off to the park. Take care, Mencino. Have a great time. But please, please, please get all the shinies, get all the goods, get all that XL candy. I know, Aquadust. How most of us are supposed to see you then? Well, just wait. There's more ropes. There's more coming. I haven't announced anything yet. Technically, just wait. Just trust me on this one, okay? Trust me. Oh my goodness. Hey, well, Ranger Duncan, you do better than me. I'm impressed with what you can do. Gotta go. Bye, Alcazar. Take care. Love you. There are 2 borders with Mexico near you. The closest 15 minutes. Really? And then the one you use most is 45 south. Wait, so why don't you go to the one that's only 15 minutes away? That is crazy. Oh, but I guess if the one, you know, is 45 minutes and that's near where you were born, then I guess that makes sense if you're more familiar with that. Hey, Crispy, welcome on in. Hey, Ropes, don't stress. Don't stress. I still got more that I cannot announce yet, so stay tuned. Because I don't want to tell you there's an I don't want to be like, oh, this is my announcement for an announcement. When I can tell you things, I'll tell you things. Sound good? You got a huge can of Starry? Isn't Starry just Sierra Mist? Isn't it? Or is it a little different? Why did they change the name from Sierra Mist to Starry? I never understood that. Mr. Friend, I literally did not know that. I'm kind of fascinated. I know, an announcement for an announcement. I'm not here to do that, but what I am trying to tell y'all is just wait, because I will not leave you guys hanging, okay? There's gonna be meetups, and, you know, we'll be able to pick each other's noses. It's gonna be great. I mean, don't you want to pick my nose and I pick your nose? So Crispy's gonna be all jacked up on that caffeine. Got it. The closest one to you is a rural town, and the one that's to So that one, is just way long. You know, that does make sense when you say it that way. That is so that's so cool to think about. Like, you live 45 minutes away from another country. Like, that's wild. Yeah, show me. Honestly, Mr. Friend, I want to see the map, and I also want to see our names go frickin' lucky. Huncho, I wish you were going. My heart is broken, but I get it. I get it. True does that a lot, though. An announcement for an announcement. It's like, I have a secret and I'm not telling you, and it's like, bro. Sorry is an opponent to Sprite. Well, isn't that Sierra Mist? But, you know, doesn't Niantic do that a lot, too? It's like, hey, we're going to announce something later on. Stay tuned. And it's like, bruh, did you really just do an announcement for an announcement? That's cold. You know, Ranger Duncan, I'm sure it's wonderful. But no, it's going to be great. I'm going to see all of you. Trust. Even if there is a meetup you can't make, we will find the time. And look at that. Folks, we just finished the Poplio line. We just got number 3. So we got the entire family. Number 3 in total, but today number 2, you know? All right, so Poplio line is now 100% done. We just crossed off Poplio and Brion. I think we want to evolve that angry one to Brion. I mean, it was Ropes. It was under 30 minutes technically from when I started shiny hunting. This is the same. This is my starter sandwich. I still have 12 minutes left. But okay. I have 12 minutes left on this. Oh, but it's an encounter. It's not an encounter sandwich, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it was an encounter sandwich, I'd say let's go hunt for one of my other waters I need, but it's not. So, okay. This is my angry one, so let's move it over. I want to evolve this one to a Brion. Yay! We're almost done. All right. You're gonna see you, yeah, Crispy. You know, they're Crispy. Absolutely, I'm gonna see you even though you can't go. Yes, there's gonna be. We're telepathically sending you love. Hey, no worries, Aquadas. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, angry teen years. I mean, it makes sense. It makes 100% sense, Pokeverse. Honestly, most of the shinies that I need to find are like relatively easy. Genuinely, they are relatively easy. The only one that's going to be a little more annoying is the Alolan Vulpix, which we will probably plan that, like, I'm thinking maybe we want to plan that for like Thursday or Friday potentially. So we'll have to talk to the people who have the game and who are free those days. What do you play? Play with me. But of course, before we go on to the next hunt, we do need to size check them. Because if we don't size check them, like, how the heck lame is that? You should play some Scarlet and Violet and Shiny Hunt with me. Work on your Shiny Dex. Maybe you have a Mudbray outbreak, because apparently you and Big Bear are Mudbray's #1 fans. #1 fans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you got a Shiny Hunt Mudbray. Yup. I have a ton of laundry to do, Aquadust. I don't want to do it. And I know I had to do extra loads because I don't want to fall behind from, like, coming back from vacation, aka Go Fest. All right, this is a serious biggin, okay? And the next one is probably slightly bigger than average. I'm not getting my hopes up over here. This angry Brion is a little bit bigger than average. Oh, it was barely even. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. All right, we're saving. Now we're going to go ahead and go back over there, and we're going to start resetting to see what other outbreaks we can get. I'm probably just going to try to use a jumbo sandwich for the majority of that, I'm going to be honest. You're hunting Rabombi? Oh, good luck. Rabombi's such a fun one. Do you have an outbreak for it, Jalika? All right, we're going to be resetting outbreaks. It's super easy. Even though I've already saved the game and all that, I can get all the cool outbreaks. We are now looking for Mudkip. Obviously, we can't give Vulpix. Quillfish, Beldum, Cincino. We're looking to... I need 2 Hitmonlees, or I need 2 Hitmon Tyrogues. Slowpoke, Gloom. Easy peasy. You need a new Pro Controller? What happened to your Pro Controller? I thought Pro Controllers are supposed to be like Pro and they like don't break, you know? Pro. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Drift. I don't know why I don't get... I mean, I don't really have Drift in mine at all. Watch, I love how maybe now that I've said that, I probably jinxed myself. All right, if we see any Pokemon we need that's in an outbreak, we'll probably go after it. It just you know, then I can make a fun jumbo sandwich, and who knows, maybe I'll get like a random jumbo Pokemon. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, we're looking for... I'll take a Tyrogue outbreak. I will take a... Not those. I'll take a Quilly Fishy. I'll take a Beldum. Even though I'm not looking forward to catching the Beldum at all. I know. And I've caught enough Beldums, but the thing is I've evolved them and stuff and named them after people for redeemed hunts and stuff that I technically should be done with Beldum, but just with, you know, the fun challenges I've done and stuff, I need to go back. Ooh, congrats, Crazy Cute, on getting that task done. I haven't touched it yet, but I'm waiting for Jessie so we can knock it out together. All right, Electabuzz. Why is Electabuzz right there? Is that right? I thought Electabuzz spawned in the cavern. Oh, is this the Chargestone Cavern over there? That is so interesting. Oh my goodness, you're breeding your Dex entries? Ooh, hey, the breeding is gonna get a lot of those done, Raphael. GG's. That is exciting. You had to use Master Balls? I don't even blame you. I genuinely don't blame you for using Master Balls on Beldum. They're just super annoying. It wastes too much of your time and too much of your resources. There's no reason Beldum should be that hard to catch. Does Beldum have any recoil moves too? I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Alright, a Caesar, as cool as an outbreak that is, I don't need it. There's so many Pokemon I need to pop up. There's like 10 different species I could take in an outbreak right now. Okay, probably 9, but still. Trumbeak, no. 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 Wow, only Trumbeak. Okay. Wowza. You think they do? They definitely do. Aw, Tepig. If I only needed a Tepig. How many Minior outbreaks am I gonna get? I feel like this should be illegal. You gotta use your Joy-Cons. Okay. I think Joy-Cons are awful. I am so sorry. Yeah, Jalika, it's kind of crazy that it's just as hard to catch as a legendary. It's quite ridiculous. It makes absolutely 0 sense. So it only used to know takedown, but was changed in Indigo Disc. Okay, so it doesn't. So it did have a recoil move, but doesn't anymore. Every time I see Snivy, I think of Huncho. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like I might be better off just like isolating them at this point. If they're not wanting to pop up in outbreaks, like I'm pretty sure all of these isolate. Like I can isolate Tyrogue. I can isolate probably Lantern because it's electric, or Chinchou. Cincino, I know where to isolate, or Mincino to evolve it, right? I can isolate Mudkip. I can... The only one I can't isolate is Gloom. I might be better off doing that. Huncho, I don't know why I think of you every time I see a Snivy. I don't know why. I know it doesn't make sense. I know. We got Cubchoo, Seadra. This is garbage. I feel like maybe if I just sit in a specific biome, maybe it'll make more sense. Alrighty, now we are gonna go ahead and continue to. I don't want to. Virtual card things are stupid. Ah. All right, let's see what we got now. Holy wow. Okay, well, Grookey. Grookey would be fun. Too bad we don't need it. Okay, well, we're gonna keep going. See, suddenly you go into a biome and now you get all these outbreaks. Because I think depending on where you're at, that can also like help dictate what kind of outbreaks you get. So if I'm in the coastal biome, a lot of the outbreaks might be geared towards Pokemon in the coastal biome. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3. And I have none anywhere else. Kind of crazy. You were slightly wrong. Crown Tundra brought back Beldum to only know Tackle. Okay. But is that also correct in this game that it only knows Tackle now? Caesar. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. You know, if I could get a Gloom outbreak, you know, I was getting those like crazy the other day when I was on a grass sandwich. Jalika, congrats. Are you gonna do anything with the Rabombi? Zangoose. One of these days I have to mark hunt a Zangoose for target. I haven't forgotten that one. One of these days. Okay, that is correct. Thank you, Ranger Duncan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who are just coming in, we are about 10 Pokemon away from our Shiny Dex in Scarlet, or I mean, I guess in total Scarlet and Violet. It's all just Blueberry Academy, and we are almost done. So we're trying to rock those out. Yes, I remember your Zangoose. I don't know, it's like the one redeem that I remember. Just the one I remember. Alrighty, no. No. What is happening? Whose fault is this? Jalika, I think having a Rabombi on your team would be a little spicy if you ask me. Scraggy. Garbage. Okay. What? Oh, well, you know, is this the evolution? Is that Cincino or is that Mincino? What is this one? Is that, I think that's the evolution, right? I think so. Because what, normally we need a shiny stone? Well, if I guess I get the shiny right away, then I don't need to worry about using a stone. I remember when you got that Jumbo Applin, yeah, and you got it before me, and I was super jealous. I remember those days. All right, well, where's this out? Okay, what color is the shiny? I don't even know. Hold on, I'm gonna let this go by. We had quite a bit of resets, so we're just gonna give it a couple seconds. How are you guys doing from a Chop Com Day? That is indeed the Evo. What's the shiny of the Evo look like? When I have all these chippy choppies I need to catch now. You think it's pink? Okay, pink. Pinkity drinkity. This is quite perfect because I have the Bebe. Sorry, I'm catching Machops. Alright, I think that's the last Machop I need to get. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget your snapshots. I really need more Pokemon space. Tomorrow, when we clean out our storage, guys, cannot come quick enough. Like, it is rough. I literally have 5 space right now. Dang, this still is not done. That's crazy. Huncho, it's so bad. I'm such a hoarder, and like then things get lost in the sauce. It's so bad. All right, we are looking for the Mincino line. Okay, so when we indeed do have Mincino, we need Cincino. Target, I appreciate that lurk. Thank you so much. We need to get that. Okay, we need a couple Hitmons. We'll see what we get next. Okay. Okay, no, so the pre is pink. The Evo is more brown. Okay, so we're looking. So it is a very obvious shiny. As long as it's a very obvious shiny, like, I'm not worried. Your team is mostly your favorite Pokemon, like your starter, Meowscarada, Primarina, Greninja, Iron Valiant, Zoroark, and Meowscarada. Wait, so do you have 2 Meowscaradas on your team? One that isn't shiny and one that is shiny? That's a choice, but you know, hey, the element of surprise when you have your opponent up to battle and there's like, what? 2 Meowscaradas? You know, I respect it. I do. And then once we complete the Shiny Dex, there's a few things I want to do with y'all. 1, I need to Masuda, but 2, I need to have a BP day with you guys. I am under 20,000 BP. Who here wants to do like a BP grind day? Hopefully I could get a couple people and we could all just get a whole bunch of BP together. That's kind of like my ideal thing. If anyone was interested, we need to plan a day to do that. Jalika wants to get a whole bunch of BP. Okay. I don't know what day, but it was kind of like on my mind. I know Hector wants to get some BP. I think Raccoon Monster. So we might like do it in like shifts. Because I am definitely low on BP, and I don't know if I'll ever... If I want to do a whole bunch of like lottery stuff, like I'm just going to need more. This is like a weird location for an outbreak, but I'm sure it could be way worse. So I'll just take it. Take what I can get. I don't know. But the only thing is, I don't know if I should make a sandwich for this one. It's just, I don't know. A part of me just wants to, like, save the herba and just... You need a lot in your Scarlet save? Okay. I mean, especially, I mean, hopefully, you know, y'all, a bunch of you have, you know, completed, you know, upgrading your biomes and stuff. Is this just a shiny stone to evolve, or is it also friendship? Because, like, screw friendship evos. That makes me... If it is a friendship, then that makes me happier that I found this outbreak, because gross. I can't do that stuff. Alrighty, Cincino. Alright, so we got that first alert. Cincino is starting to go down. I'm debating on if I actually want to use a sandwich because I'm not entirely sure. It's just shiny stone? Okay. I guess that wouldn't have made it too bad if I did just go for a Mincino, but... I mean, if I just have the outbreak of the evolution, I'll just take advantage of it. Okay. I don't know. This is just a weird Pokemon to me. It's cute, but, like, it's so interesting. So interesting. Alright, so we are looking for a brownish shiny, apparently. You know, I'm sure I've seen the shiny before, but I just don't remember it. Does it have to be a Mudbray? I mean, I thought, Crispy, that you were the #1 Mudbray fan. And Big Bear would also say, yes, it has to be a Mudbray. Because Mudsdale is not the vibe. It has to be a Mudbray. I'm sure you could isolate it if you really wanted to. Like, isn't it a ground-type Pokemon? I'm sure you could find it where there's no other ground type somewhere. See, told you. Mudbray is the only one that matters, according to Big Bear. You call that Pokemon what? This doesn't look like a granny. This Pokemon doesn't look old at all. What do you mean? Well, they are. The only one I don't agree with is Mudbray. Okay, well, Caesar... Okay, what do you guys think? What's a better Pokemon? Magikarp or Mudspray? Magikarp or Mudbray? Oh, because the costume? I get ya. Jalika says Magikarp. I don't know, Big Bear. You might be outnumbered. You might be outnumbered. Crispy ain't even responding. Who I thought would be really can. This is what I say when my Pokemon has like one brain cell. It just like stops attacking them. I hate that so much. It drives me absolutely crazy. All of a sudden they're like, yeah, we forget how to do this. All right, well, the tally is in. Magikarp is better than Mudbray. I don't make up the rules, sorry. This is such a weird location for an outbreak. I'm kind of debating maybe I should do a sandwich just so I can get it quicker. But I don't think, like, this is only a normal type, I think. I don't think I have any other normal types on my list. Oh, thank goodness that was closed. Let me go over it. Literally, that is the only normal type I have on my list. That's kind of super annoying. Okay. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That is a ginormous Cincino, whatever this is. That's true. I mean, think about how OP the fish comes when it evolves, Jalika. Yep. And they never, you know, the Mudbray gang never gave a single reason as to why Mudbray is the GOAT. You gave a reason as to why Magikarp is the GOAT. I heard reasoning. I'm getting things that are... See, this one just stopped attacking too. This is so annoying. They just, like, stop. Well, I need a reason that he's the GOAT. He can't just be a GOAT. You know? See, that one stopped attacking too. They just stop. So, you know, in some ways, GOAT is a bad term. So, like, in Survivor, GOAT doesn't mean, like, greatest of all time. The GOAT is someone you want to drag to the end because you know they're not going to win. So, like, when you're a GOAT, that means you're, like, someone who you can beat and you'll know they'll get nothing because they suck. Well, listen. Survivor is my GOAT, okay? How about them apples? You know, if you watch Survivor, you would think it's peak cinema. I'm telling you, Survivor is amazing. That's true. If fish can... See, Mudbray can't Mega Evolve. It can't. It can't do none of that. Mudbray is cooler than Survivor? You've never even watched it, Crispy. You've never even watched it. So how could you say... You know, you asked me about Survivor the other day, and that's how I know you've never watched it. So how could you say that? Is it better than the Minecraft movie? Yes, Survivor is better than the Minecraft movie. Have you even ever watched Survivor? Go watch Survivor Heroes versus Villains and tell me. Because that is just like peak cinema. It's literally like everything you ever wish for. It's just perfect gameplay. All around, just... top tier entertainment, just so good, all perfection, 10 out of 10. Give them their flowers. Interesting, Big Bear. You don't want to? Okay, we got the alert. We got the alert. Oh, okay. See, now, a good thing we got the alert because my... Stop attacking them, Goldango! Oh my god, now it doesn't want to come back. Do I know anyone who's been on the show? Are you a big Smash Bros fan? Or are you a White Lotus fan? Are you a School of Rock fan? Which also had Jack Black. You've seen it? Well, one of the writers of that show have been on it. Alright, we're going to do an encounter because I don't know. And that's also the same guy who wrote White Lotus, Mike White. He totally should have won his season. Just saying, but whatever. Well, then there you go. Then Jack Black knows Mike White. So, and therefore you know somebody who has been on Survivor. We've had some like NBA stars on it. Oh my goodness, what was the... I forgot his name, but he is an NBA star who passed away. He was on it. No, not LeBron. Why would LeBron James go on Survivor? Tell me. Why would Kobe go on Survivor? Man's got more. All of them had way more money than they knew what to do with. Okay, well, Kobe's not the only one who's passed away. I think they did the NFL. What was it? What is it? It was... No, that's number 2. I know his name. Literally, Jesse and I talked about it the other day. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. Bro, this has so many ads. It's gonna literally drive me crazy. It was... No, not Woo. Where is he? Oh my god, not LJ. Cliff Robinson. Cliff Robinson. He passed away a couple years ago. You should know Cliff Robinson. Come on. No idea who that is? Go look up Cliff Robinson. But yeah, rip. Huncho, was that the season that we were making you watch? When you were here with us for a couple days? I don't know if we made you watch Kageon or Heroes vs. Villains. Probably, yeah. I mean, it was a goodie. It was a goodie. All right, well, let's get a shiny real quick and get the heck out of here. This outbreak is garbage. Still a piece of garbage. Yeah, go look up Cliff Robinson and you'll know. And you'll know. Crispy, congrats on your mud break. I'm happy for you. Happy for you. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and reset. Alright. Oh, you know what? Has anyone watched the Lilo and Stitch live action yet? Because it released yesterday. Has anyone gone to see it? I heard Mr. Friend went to see it. Anybody else? Is it good? Should I bother spending my money or should I wait till it goes to Disney Plus? Like, tell me, y'all. Is this going to be a live action I actually like? You got tickets for tonight? Oh. Are you going to be dressing up? You better be dressing up. You got to wear your finest Elvis attire. You want to go? Then go. What's stopping you? I asked Jesse, and he's like, I don't know. He's like, I just don't really care for Lilo and Stitch. He's like, if it was Moana, yes, I would want to go see it. But it's not Moana. It's Lilo and Stitch. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? He's like, I don't know. It's the first. It's like, he's like, that's just the first Disney movie that came to my mind. I'm like, bruh. You're not going to watch it? Why not? Your wife has a Stitch onesie. She better wear it. Oh my goodness. Crispy's going to be bouncing off the wall soon. That's what I'm understanding. I really hope I notice this shiny. I'm assuming it's very like out in the open, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Huncho, we could watch it together. Let's go. Well, I mean, it's not. I'm sure it's not going to be on Disney Plus for like what, at least 2-3 months. I'm assuming. Like it's got to, you know, run its course in the theaters. So it'll be a little bit like before it'll actually go to Disney Plus. Like how long did it take for Mufasa to get to Disney Plus from it releasing in theaters? Quite some time, yeah. Is this the shiny? I'm assuming I can't even encounter it. I think it is. Because why else would it have pink ears? Guys, we got the shiny! Yes, this one is now done. I don't know. I think you would kind of look cute in a heel ball with those pink ears. All right, guys, we just got our next one. We got Cincino off the list. Yay! Already 3 shinies down. When is the next Mudbray Outbreak event? I don't think we've ever had a Mudbray Outbreak event even announced. What do you mean? I was set into the boxes. I don't know. It looked kind of weird for a second, and I was like, I don't know, kind of. But we got it. Doesn't matter. All right, now we are going to save the game, and we're going to go ahead and find our next outbreak. Let's see what we can get. We're looking for anything that helps us with our decks. Really, I think we're down to 10 officially. Well, I already have a Shiny Magikarp and a Gyarados. Caesar. Yep, I literally haven't. Oh, yay, Tynamo Outbreak. Lucky me. That's exactly what I want to go after. Hi, Sven. I think the shinies look way better in 2D than 3D. You know, I think I do like 2D better as well. I kind of agree with you on that. Max, where the heckalini have you been? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a splendid, splendid afternoon, evening. Welcome on in. And folks, if you are in the United States, do not forget about the classic Com Day of Machop. Machop Com Day is happening right now, the classic edition. Oh, really? I have Mincino and Cincino next to each other. You know, I probably really shouldn't have a normal sandwich on because there's normal. Like, every single outbreak I have right here is normal. I should probably turn off my game, I think. Well, we'll give it another time or two because nothing here I need is a normal type. Like, nothing I need is a normal type. Excadrill, that's not a bad outbreak. That would be a pretty cool one to jumbo hunt, I think, at some point. You have claimed a Machop from its previous Com Day appearances? Well, don't you need candies? We have Gigantamax Machamp tomorrow, which requires XL candies if you want to power it up and stuff. So even if you have Shiny Machop, catch as many as you can. You need the candies. Like, absolutely 150,000% need the candies. Oh, well, we have a Quillfish outbreak. That's, we need that. Wait, how do we evolve to Overquill? Is it super annoying? Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go and knock out this outbreak. Because I need a shiny Overquill. Don't really remember how to evolve it, but I'm sure it'll be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Wow, Max Eaton, my friend Caesar. Just teaching it Barbarage and leveling it up. Oh, that's it? Okay, well, let's go to where it would be here. Okay, so Quilly and, oh my goodness, this Quillfish is level 100. This is I don't even remember using this, but it's definitely built for the raid. Chilling Water, Taunt, Acupressure, Acid Spray. That thing is wild. And it has Intimidate, so it lowers its attack going in. Snap. All right. Where do we really have all these Pokemon, like, in the way? Okay, well, I guess if I stay, like, over here, I need those Silosis and all that to leave. Same applies to Weirdeer if you happen to breed a Stantler with the move. Well, you can't get Weirdeer in this game, right? Big Beard, I'm trying to remember what we used it for, but it's definitely raid ready. Like, we used it for some kind of raid. Like, now it's gonna bother me. You a challenge? I don't know. Is it a challenge you think I could even handle? Put it in PLA? Well, if it's super easy to give it Barbarage, why would I move it over to PLA? It seems like it's a lot easier to evolve it here. Your fiance surprised you this morning with the Switch 2 pre-order. Coming for your birthday on June 14th. OMG, are you serious? That is, like, incredible. Hold on, I have to save the game and come back in. My Pokemon continuously do not attack the target. I really hate this glitch. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. But that is so crazy. You're getting the Switch. Well, I hope that... Well, that's like a perfect way to have a birthday. Be like, surprise, you're getting the Switch too. Stantler's Psy, Shield, Bash, come... Oh, just like Barbarage. Okay, okay. What I don't get is why we can't get weird deer in this game. But we can get quillfish and Hisuian quillfish. We can get we have the different forms of Sandshrew and the different forms of Vulpix and the different forms of Grimer, the different forms of all these Pokemon. And yet we can't get weird deer. It makes no sense to me. No worries, Crispy. See you soon. Yeah, I'm just gonna, just bring it. It's easier to do it in Scarlet and Violet. You're so right. Well, Julika, what is the challenge? You didn't tell me what it is. All right, now let's try this all over again. Hopefully, okay. It looks like my guy wants to participate now in my game. Wonderful. He's ready. He's ready to participate. The only thing that's annoying about having this over here is the fact that, like, where do I go to reset the spawns? We're gonna have to figure that out. And since I did have to reset my normal sandwich is gone, which is fine. That's just 2 more Herbas down the drain. There is gonna need to be a couple of raid days though, because I am running low on Herba. Oh my goodness, Calvin! How are you doing, my amazing, amazing Calvin? Welcome on in. Oh, Max, can you really just interact with a Terran nearby? I didn't even know that. I had no idea. That is news to me. Calvin, what you up to today? Did I know that? Or maybe you probably told me in the past and I forgot. My memory is like a goldfish. Draco, oh my gosh. Are you okay? Like, are you able to like head home, or are you like, did you need to be, what's going on? Hopefully it was a minor fender bender, hopefully. You catch the Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Well, how many Pokemon is that? I don't know if Synchro Mode fixes it. I am not sure. Ooh, working on your Mighty Mark Chomp. Ooh, good luck. What Pokemon did you bring in to defeat the Garchomp? I literally forgot entirely that Garchomp was in raids. Oh, I didn't even know Garchomp was in raids. I felt so bad. I was like, oops. Oops. I don't know. I just don't feel motivated to get those raids done. At all. You had a flat tire and oh my goodness. Yikes. I am so sorry to hear that, Draco. Please have a quick recovery. You soloed it with Poltergeist? So what was basically the gimmick with Poltergeist? Ooh, getting Absol and Sword. That one's a little bit more difficult, right? Oh, dude, the lag in here is sucky. Like, this is so... Like... You know, I love this game, but it kind of breaks my heart when they, like, look at these things and, like, it passed their quality check. Like, how does this 8-bit looking thing pass quality check? Like, this looks so bad. Don't they look so bad from afar? And, like, that lag of, like, the send them out. Oh, it drives me nuts. They really thought this game was, like, okay to send out. It breaks my heart. The drawing, so Calvin... In history today, I did the drawing because no one landed in the pile. And I was like, come on, y'all. Y'all can't land in the pile. And then I think it was Big Bear that was like, Rachel, you need to drop. And then I dropped and I made it in the pile. So I picked the Pokemon. So I went easy today. And I drew something very awesome. Oh my goodness, Draco, I genuinely think that this is the best costume we've had in a long time. I know, Sven, and I would hate to think that, but sometimes when I see all the lag and stuff, that's what it makes me feel like. Hey, Moist, welcome on in. How are you? All right, if you were on the East Coast, you have 15 minutes left of Calm Day. 15 minutes. Moist and I, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I'm doing absolutely fantabulous. I'm already 3 shinies into my Pokédex today. I got the Poplio, Brion, and Cincino. the Conductor Pikachu, but I like the Phalanx the most. That Phalanx looks amazing. All right, here is my drawing today. For those who missed it, it looks so cute. I know, it's quite wonderful. Oh, little beautiful baby. Obviously, you can tell what it is. It's a Sunkern, super easy. So believe it or not, I've reclaimed both Grimer. Like I got both of them on that same sandwich that I think it was on the second sandwich. I reclaimed both of them. Calvin, congrats on Landon. Now, if only you were here earlier, and then you would have been able to pick. Well, Calvin, that's basically what a Sunkern is. Oh, Calvin, is Theodora still running her Minecraft server? I wasn't sure because I mean, obviously she can play Roblox, but I've just seen her stream Roblox lately, and I was like, huh. Hey, Dante, thank you so much for the shiny. Like, I really appreciate it. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Why does Regice have a booty? Can someone explain why in the world Regice has a butt? Okay, why is my Pokemon not attacking again? Thank you. This is so bad. I need it to stop snowing. The lag is just unbelievable. That's a pretty good draw. Caesar, thank you. I know, I'm an artiste. Raichi Picasso over here. We need a RegiTube. What does RegiTube even mean? Oh, I don't care what it is, Max. It's making my game lag even more. It looks awful. It feels awful. Like, the delay is just awful. Oh, she's thinking of starting her own. You know, I will say I felt bad, you know, when I would watch her streams and, like, the server would, like, try to troll, right? And, like, randomly, like, kick her out. And it's like, bro, she's streaming. Don't do that. But I understand, you know, wanting to be able to own it yourself. So hopefully she can, you know, build her own and do that. Okay, good for her, though. Raichi Van Gogh over here, sorry. I know to you Dutchies, I heard how we say Van Gogh is, like, abysmal to you guys. Van Gogh. Is that better? Van Gogh. I love you, Jesse. You sent me... What was that? Yeah, apparently it's like Van Gogh or something. We say there's been a couple times where I've said Van Gogh and like a Dutchie would be like, what did you just say? And I'm like, Van Gogh. And apparently that's not it. That's not it at all. Big Bear, I'm afraid to look at what RegiTube looks like. I don't think I want to check my DMs from you. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I want to check at all. At all. I mean, but since when is Regice a baddie? The same with Gouda? So is it not Gouda, Sven? Mr. Friend, thank you for the lurky turkey. They always say it wrong, so I say it wrong? Good luck on your classic comm day. You got this. Get all those XL candies, get all the shinies, do your snapshots, all that jazz. Kelvin, I don't think that's exactly it either. I don't know. I know Gouda. It's like Gouda. I don't know. Sometimes when I don't know, I hear a couple like Dutch words and I'm like, it's very like gut, glad, or what is the word? You know? I don't know what the word is, but yeah. Default Killer, thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. How you doing today, friend? This lag is awful. Can I just like get my final alert? Oh, yes, I can. All right, we're gonna go ahead and save the game and try to get this shiny. So Quillfish, Hisuian Quillfish, is it just poison? Yeah, y'all, the way y'all pronounce your G's is just very difficult for me. All right, so is it water and poison? Because I'm trying to think. It's dark, poison, isolated, both types. Gouda? Is it so Gouda? I've never heard it like Gouda. Girthy. You know, Huncho, maybe you're right. Maybe girthy is the word I'm looking for. Like, it's very like, right, like, there. Gouda. All right. Making picnics. Making picnics. The G is different. Yeah, yeah, the G really throws me off. All right. I could do poison, and maybe that'll help us out. All right. We're going to make a sandwich, and we're going to isolate poison. And then what I'll be able to do is I'll hopefully be able to take that poison over and make a gloom outbreak. So we're trying to think ahead here. If you stand too close to the coastal biome, it's possible to phase on Inkay or Tentacool. All right, I don't think I'll be close enough, but that is definitely something to consider. So thank you so much for the heads up. Oh, no, I want to use the green bell peppers first because they lay more flat, and then those go on top. I have a weird method to my madness on how I like to do my sandwiches in this game. And bam, bam. Okay. Why are you eating my friend Nielsen? The G is silent or soft G instead of a hard German G. So, would you say Auda? Auda? I don't know what's a soft G compared to a hard G. Goat? Gout? Yeah, goo. I don't know now. I don't know. What's going on, Roadrunner? Welcome in. Calvin, you ain't about to do no Haktua, right? What do you mean, like, how? I know you're German, but we also have Dutchies in here. We got people from Sweden in here. We got people from Denmark in here. We got people from the UK in here. We got people, yeah. Wait, so it's like Howda? Like an Howda? Wait, really? Shut up, that's like an H. Dang, y'all are good at this. I'll just be, you know, on an island with my ignorant self. Howda. Yeah, apparently we don't say Gouda right. Almost, but that was way better. Okay, step in the right direction. Hair flip. I'll take that. That's a W for me. If it's better. Because apparently the other ones were not good. Brandon! Welcome to the stream. One of my lucky friends who I had to play in a lucky trade with. Hello! Because I get to see you in a little less than 2 weeks. I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. Caesar, it is rigged. It is rigged. But the good thing is you'll be able to try again right when it resets and it disappears, you'll be able to drop again. I think if it's idle for a minute and a half, it automatically resets. So I am actually working on completing my entire Shiny Dex. I'm almost done with it. I think now officially less than 10 Pokemon away. And I am hunting for a singular Hisuian Quillfish because I need to evolve it to an Overquill. I know, Calvin, and I think your reasoning for not going is 100% valid. I know. I wish we could all be together again, because it's like the one time a year I see so many of you. What am I looking for my trade? So I will have that answer tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am going through all of my inventory on stream. I'm trying to figure out what I can get rid of, what I have for trade, what I need for trades. I'm going to make a whole shiny checklist. I'm going to figure out all that tomorrow. Because I do not know what I need. So we could have a super unfair trade. I'm going to be honest. I would love some shiny Gigantamax Mons. I don't have any Gigantamax Mons to give, though. So if anyone wants a super unfair trade, I will take it. I have no Gigantamax Mons, and neither does Jesse. Oh, yay! Oh my gosh, that was so fast! That was so freaking fast. Let's go. This one looks kind of tiny, doesn't it? Yay! We got the shiny. Okay, I think this would... See, we need another purple ball that's not the Master Ball. We just do. We do. Caroline, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, thank you so much for that legend color for me and Caroline. I appreciate it. Yeah, oh, yeah. I gotta do the rest of my... Big Bear, I wish I did not see that image. That looks nasty. Nasty. But I'll also take, like, well, I was hoping that Huncho and I could get lucky and stuff, but I guess Huncho's not going because I know Huncho has a shiny Toxtricity Dynamax. The only shiny Dynamax I have is a Toxtricity. And I was like, oh, we can mirror trade that. Calvin, what kind of prediction you want to do? If you have do you have a Toxtricity Dynamax shiny? Maybe we could mirror trade it and get a really good one. I only have one Dyna shiny, and it's kind of cruddy, so I would love to mirror trade that with somebody. Brandon, you have a Dynamax shiny Toxtricity we could mirror trade? Oh, I have all these more Machops to catch now. Holy moly, where did all these come from? Obviously, I knew where they came from. It's Calm Day, but still. Yeah, I have a singular Dyna one, and it was from the tour. You don't even have a shiny Dynamax. I mean, hopefully New York will change that for you. How lucky do you feel? I don't know, Calvin. Tell me. How lucky do you feel, Mister? You have so many channel points suddenly. All right, so we got the Hisuian form Quillfish. We're going to evolve that to an Overquill, but I'm first going to see if I can reset for a good outbreak. An A and B? Calvin, but you're going to lose all your channel points. You get Ghastlies and Beldums. I like to do those ones too. Don't have good ones of those, though. All right, so let's go ahead and try to... I'm going to save, and then I'm going to reset for an outbreak. Okay, and then we're going to evolve that Quillfish to an Overquill. I just want to take advantage of the encounter sandwich that I have. Whoa, just Jurassic. Wee woo. Overquill the Quillfish, that might be its name. I don't know. I don't heckin' know. The J and the K prediction? Oh, goodness. What am I going to do with you? Tell me. Oh my gosh, I don't want virtual thing. I hate that thing that's there. Oh, it drives me crazy. All right. Oh my god, I got one more shiny Machop. I got so many of these suckers today. I got over 100 XL candies, which I was absolutely ecstatic about. Well, I mean, I guess I technically did. Oh my god, a Bulbasaur outbreak. I need to do a Bulbasaur outbreak really soon. We got to jumbo hunt one. Oh, my heart. I need them all. Raffy, welcome on in. For those who have no idea what we're doing, we are trying to find either a Gloom or a Oddish outbreak, because I need one more for my Shiny Dex for that family. And since I have a... Oh, there we go. Bam. See, something about having that correct Sammy, it makes it go by so fast. How about I keep asking for those predictions until you come visit Canada again? What? You know, it's kind of fair. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. I understand. Honestly, Raffy, I'm doing great. I'm at 4 shinies today. Working on my Pokédex. We are crushing it. Alright, apparently there's a Gloom outbreak up here. Is it up here? Or is it down there? Okay, well there's 3 right there. 1 up here. Like, is this a part of the outbreak? Okay, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's one right here I didn't even notice. Oh my, 1,300 Machamps, but also keep in mind, if you ever do get a Dynamax or a Gigantamax Machamp, you might need some for that too. It's like, we just need so much XL and it's just so many candies. We need all of it. So, I'm excited to participate, though, in my first Gigantamax raid tomorrow. I'm excited, but also a little nervous. Crispy, I just saw a Tentacruel. I definitely don't want to phase on one of those suckers. Do not want to phase on one of those at all. Alright, come on. Give me the shiny. Give me the shiny. Alright, that is a no. You know, I would be as cool as it would be to find a shiny Vileplume. That is not what I need. I need either Gloom or an Oddish so I can just evolve it. Ooh, yeeting crazy cute. I respect it. I respect it. All right. Can you just attack the Gloom, please? It's not shiny. We all know it's not shiny. Don't hesitate. You are my workhorse. Just do it. Watch the Grimer. I ain't watching any Grimers. Nope. Grimer be stinky. And I don't want anything to do with a stinky Grimer now knowing that it has Memento. That should be illegal. Whoever's bright idea was it to give Grimer Memento, I have beef with you. Absolute beef. Absolute beef. All right, we got that first alert. Well, you know, how about this? Brandon, you could be our workhorse. You need at least one Oddish, and the other you don't care which it is. Hunting for the. Good luck. Hopefully you get it, but I hope I get it before you because you always get better stuff than me. And just this once, I wanna beat you to a crisp, beat you to a crumb, moist. And I say that with love. Hee 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 hee. I mean, you probably don't need to do that. What day are you flying in? Sean, I don't know if you want to see the... No, the drawing wasn't that bad. It was a Sunkern. I drew the world's cutest Sunkern, honestly. Okay, I fly in on Thursday as well. Jesse and I fly in on Thursday morning. Like, early. Because with our limited flight options, we either fly in really, really early or really, really late. And so we were like, let's just fly in early. Because, you know, then I feel like I have more of the day to enjoy with people. See, it's stopping attacking again. That's so dumb. All right, you guys really want to see the drawing? Okay. Here is the drawing. You're playing X and Y with your sister right now? Ooh, enjoy. Oh, you're flying in late? Like afternoon or evening or night? Well, I picked today's drawing because no one made it into the pile except me. Bam. Look how awesome that is. Okay, it's not the prettiest Sunkern, but okay, it's a Sunkern. It looks good. Sven, it looks good. Cuddy, it looks good. What's the problem with it? Look how happy it is. Listen, it's hard to draw on a whiteboard, okay? But it was good. That's the drawing. It does have a soul. It does not look like an Applin. Well, you got a Cyndaquil with the intellectual mark. Did you get an Outbreak, or was it just like a lucky shiny that you got basically moist? Oh, you got yeeted? Oh, yeah, no. The chat is kind of savage here. Sorry, not sorry. Crispy, why are you the way that you are? No Outbreak? That's really amazing. It's not lifeless! I learned my lesson from last year, Just Rassic, and I am avoiding Newark. Absolutely avoiding Newark. I never want to step foot in Newark Airport ever again. It might be Drunkern, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Looks like a smiley face trapped behind jail cell bars. What? No, it doesn't. No. Y'all just sound like haters to me. You are jealous of my drawing skills. Just admit it. Thank you, Sven. I appreciate... Bro, why do all my Pokemon... Alright, we're flying over there to reset, apparently. I'm gonna do what Max says. It's gotten worse. The airport staff are saying don't fly there. It isn't safe. 20% of their employees are on mental leave, losing their... Really, Jess Rassic? Jesse and I's like entire flight was like left out for dust at the airport. It was terrible. No one could help us. No one knew what was going on. No one gave us any flight credit, like any food credit, any nothing. Nothing was... Oh, it was terrible. We were like the only ones in the airport. And then they were like, oh yeah, if you just call online, they'll give you whatever you need. They were like, and then when we call online, they're like, or when we call and wait, you know, an hour Plus, in the queue, they're like, no, you don't qualify for any of that. You're not getting any compensation. And it's like, what? Hi, Justin. You got 5 shinies before Calm Day was done. Congratulations. That's awesome. Hey, no worries, Caesar. Have a great classic Calm Day, okay? We'll talk to you later, and make sure you get all the Machapies. Richard, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Can we have the prediction? In your other stream, they had a prediction, and now you're up to 973. But listen, I'm not trying to make you lose channel points, Kelvin. I want you to win. Cuddy, first shiny Machop. Let's go. I'm trying to make it to where you don't lose points. Thank you, Cocozy. It was cute. Thank you. Dang, Justin, you crushed it. That's what's up. I am impressed. Oh, nice, Ranger Duncan. That sounds awesome. Caroline, good sugar boo. Can confirm, good sugar boo. Caroline, you were crushing it last night on Fortnite. I was so impressed watching. You were all like pew pew pew, and then a pew pew pew. I saw you in a group with Huncho, Calvin, and Ropes last night. Well, Calvin, you've lost it all here so many times. Deb, it's all about you, Deb. Every day in the JR stream. Na, 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 na. You've got your very own spotlight tonight. It's all about Deb. Hi. Sean, I'm proud of you. I hope you threw out the others, Sean. Big Bear? It was Big Bear? Oh, snap. Did Mr. Ropesy Poo go to sleep? Go to Betty Bye? Ooh, I vote Fortnite. If you do Fortnite, I can play like 3 games before I go back to editing. And I have to help TJ with a college project tonight. But if you do it tonight, I will play. 3 games. 3 games. All right, we got the alert. Yeah, bet. And I think I'm updated because I checked yesterday and there was no update. So as long as there wasn't one within the last 24 hours, I'm good. Deb, I'm having a wonderful day now that you're here. You amazing freaking human, you glorious ray of sunshine, beautiful woman. Aw, look at that. Just Rassic being nice to someone. That's crazy. Well, you know, Just Rassic, that might be something to consider. You know. Yeah, it definitely, it's not because I don't play it. Sean, you can be a ray of sunshine when you want to be. But yeah, I can play like 3 rounds. I gotta help TJ with his college homework. He's got to make some kind of video, and he says he might need my help making the video, and I'm like, I got you. Just I got you. You gotta finish your battle pass? Well, how much time do we have left on the battle pass? Because I gotta finish it too. Deb, that's okay. You need to do whatever, you know, works for you. I totally understand. And, you know, you show up when you're ready. And that's okay. If it, you know, ideally, you know, you show up, you know, every day. But you can't, you know, that's okay. If you need to take a month, you need to take a month. If you need to take a day, you need to take a day. If you need to take a week, you take a week. We will be here with open arms. We have 2 more weeks? Okay. 2 more weeks. That sounds okay. Okay. Y'all, you know what? I'm a little sad because I don't know what Jesse and I should do for our anniversary. Because we were going to just take a hotel in the area. Like, we were going to go to a nice resort area. And, like, normally they're super, super cheap. But for whatever reason, if we try to book anything on the 30th and 31st, everything's like $250 plus. But like, oh, if you book in 2 weeks, it's like $80. Like, what? It's dumb. There's something about our anniversary days that are like hotels like want to jack the price up. How about you send a message to TJ that only says Rachel's help? Well, I want her to do well in school. Ooh, congrats on the shiny Machop. The chip chop chip 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 chip. I like it. Congratulations on the Machop. And Crispy, congrats on your Mudbray. Mudbray. Sean, have you started the Battle Pass? The Star Wars Battle Pass. And I'm making good progress on the Mandalorian. Mandalorian getting crazy because now all the Mandos have come together. It's quite crazy. And then I saw that Moff Gideon was, you know, taken, you know, I guess into protect. It was crazy. Crazy. You can help him by making him help himself. Well, I don't know. I have like the softest spot in the world for TJ, okay? Like if he needs help with his homework, I'm going to help him with his homework. Moff Gideon is garbage. What do you mean? Of course you did, Sean. Of course. No, you know, I don't like that, Jess Rassick. It's the day you did not catch a shiny bronzer, okay? We got married the day after, not that, not that day. Take it out of your mind. Is it free on Game Pass? I didn't know that. You're like, oh, it was definitely the day you got married, Rachel. It was definitely the day. I was grinning from ear to ear because I knew it was the day you got married. No, Moff Gideon is garbage. I don't like villains. Oh, I can like picture it now, just Rassic. Yeah, Calvin, you did fall asleep at my reception. The music was blaring. My parents thought the music was too loud, and Calvin is sitting there sleeping. Is it really tiny, Crispy? Maybe you just have a tiny Grimmsnarl. I would like to get this now, ideally. Please and thank you, so I don't have to waste another Sammy. That would be ideal. Maybe Grimmsnarl is normal, but yours is tiny. Y'all, you want to know something unforgivable today that Jessie did? I have to vent a little bit. Mans stole rank 1 from me in a showcase. Literally put his XXL Machop in it when I had rank 1. And he's like, yeah, it's my rank 1 now. I know, Caroline. I want to repeat it, you know? Like, I wish I could just, like, I had so much fun. Like, I wish I could relive that all over again. Because it was, like, 10 out of 10, just perfect. Once everyone, you know, started getting comfortable and dancing and stuff, that's when it just got to be the best. You know, everyone just has to get some food in their belly, start getting loosey-goosey with some alcohol, and that's when, oh, it really started turning up. And the music was so perfect. It's only slightly smaller than average. Interesting. Go catch a normal-sized Grimmsnarl. That is not a good legend call-out. I should be the one to have rank 1. And I'm like, thanks, Jesse. You just stole my rank 1, and then I was rank 2. Do I have a rare Mark Lapras? No, I don't, sadly. You'd think I would with how many I caught. Hair, thank you so much for coming in, subscribing at tier 1 for the 55th month. Holy smokes. 55 months is absolutely wild. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Crispy, that's true. You do have something I don't. I have like 10 showcase wins. It would have been 11 if Jesse didn't steal it from me. I know, Caroline. I'm so thankful you all started getting everyone all loosey-goosey for the dance floor. You know, it just takes a couple, you know, little domino effect. It forced people on that dance floor, and it was good. I remember, like, TJ was so nervous to go on the dance floor, but I forced him because, you know, I mean, he's my cousin, you know. He's going to do it because it's my wedding. And then he was like, oh, the dance floor is actually fun. And I'm like, yeah, it's fun. And he wasn't even drunk because he's too young to drink. So it was great. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember when she played No Hands. I just remember dancing the entire time, and then year 3000 was at the end, which was perfect. You're back now. Ropes, I didn't, you know, Ropes, I'm gonna have to see your dancing skills in New York. Well, Calvin, I don't know if you would have liked to be on the dance floor. Be honest. Would you have liked to be on the dance floor? Can I get a gloom in 9 minutes? Can I get a gloom, gloom, gloom? Well, I mean, I don't know, Ropes. It sounds like you're a pretty good dancer from what you're trying to tell me here. Mr. Dancing Pez. You called yourself Dancing Pez. You're obviously, you got some kind of skills. Some kind. Crispy, look at you, gaining points again. I'm proud. See what happens when you're on Streamy Strem? You get blessed with channel points. You get rewarded. Deb, Deb, why is that a command? Tell me why that's a command, because I don't understand. Oh, thank you so much for the legend call out. I appreciate it. Save your points. Oh, snap. Here we go. Everyone dance it up. Aw, Kelvin, you should have joined us. Lava chicken. Please, lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, you're ringing the bell. GG's. Good redeem, good redeem. Moist, you were supposed to get it after me. You were supposed to get it after me. And Cuddy, you need to know all about saving points. And Sean, that's not a good legend call out. I'm not doing it. Oh my god. Toxic Sean. Toxic. Alright, we are looking. An oddish, gloom, a something. Deb, I don't know where you heard that from because it wasn't me at all. Oh, Ropes, that's a big legend call out. A legend call out to whoever Ropes said. To whoever Ropes said, legend call out. GG's. You know who you are. You know, sometimes when I see stuff on my eye, I'm reading all that. I ain't reading all that. Yeah, nope. Sean, I didn't say that. I don't know where you and Deb are getting it. Y'all kind of crazy. Does that make you crazy? Deb, that doesn't surprise me. Y'all would do me dirty like that. But yes, guys, can you believe it? Almost 1 year ago, Jesse and I got married. So, yeah. I'm probably not going to be streaming on the 30th unless we decide to do nothing, which would be crazy. Stop getting shinies. I wouldn't even know what that one looked like, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if I just passed up on one earlier, because I felt like I did, and I don't know. Because, Lolan Muck is stinky. I don't know, Ropes. Sometimes I look at things and I ain't reading all that. You're shouting out your Fortnite posse, which is great. But yes, it's fine. Maisie, you heard me. You stinky. Jess Rassic, that is also a bad legend call out. Yuck. Y'all gotta get better with your legend call outs. 3 minutes left? What the? I would like it. Oh my god. How did I run? Thanks, Caroline. Wait, yeah, hair. Can you believe it? Yeah, that's why we're talking about it, hair. I got married. We're about to come up on our 1 year anniversary. So Jesse and I are going to do something. And you didn't fail. That's wonderful. You know, I am now prepared for Memento 2, though, because I have Goldango up front. So, no Memento. Deb, don't write that down. You found your mom in Airbnb walking distance from your house when she visits. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, that is awesome. Sounds like you're going to have a great time. You're going to have a great time. Great time. You know, I don't think a shiny gloom exists. I'm just going to put that out there. It does not exist. All the other shinies just wanted to, like, throw themselves at me. And then there's gloom. Gloom's like, nah, we're good. We good. Oh my god, now I'm stressed with the 4 minutes on the timer. I really didn't want to make another sandwich. I wanted to save the herba. Where did I get this shiny jumbo Dusknoir from? Did you bring it over from Arceus? Because that could have happened. You could have moved it over from Arceus. I have 2 shiny Alpha Torterras, so I moved one over, and now I have a jumbo shiny Torterra in Scarlet Violet. If you guys want to know how to get a guaranteed shiny jumbo, a guaranteed Jumbomon, check out my video from today. Check out my short. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, Gloom could be if they wanted to be Maisie. I'm not judging. Over here saying I didn't fail me with the memento. Yeah. Come at me. Well, so Wolfie, I did already get 1 shiny on the sandwich, and it was a Hisuian Quillfish. So I just wanted to get 2 different shinies on the salmon to just save herba. So like, even if I close out the game, like, I still saved it because of the Quillfish. You got it from a trade? Oh, that's pretty cool. Maisie with the judge, and you're not judging me. You can judge anyone else but me. It's fine. La 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 lava, chicken. Cuddy is gonna run out of channel points. No, I have tons. I have just been burning through them. Burning up through the herba. Burning up. Wow, burning up the herba. I need to Gamba. Oh my gosh, you want a prediction too? Okay, do you want an A and B or a shiny prediction? No, it is not possible to hatch a jumbo, I don't think. Well, I think it is, but it's like very, like it is like it's possible, but the likelihood is like incredibly unlikely. Like the potential of it happening is so little. I thought, I think that's a question Big Bear will know. We'll have to ask Big Bear. Is it possible to hatch a jumbo? Well, Deb, closer doesn't count. It's still missed. It's a 1 in 16,000 chance. So I'm going to guess it's hacked because, okay, cool. You hatched a shiny jumbo from an egg. Like, the likelihood of it being shiny and jumbo, like, that's just wild. Because then it's harder. Like, it's basically impossible. Like, if someone came in here and told me that they hatched a shiny jumbo, like, I'm instantly telling them they're lying. Like it's because not only is it 1 in 16,000 to get the jumbo, but then you need to get that 1 in 16,000 mon to be a shiny, which the odds of doing that if you're a Masuda are 1 in 500 and whatever, 512. So they have to be, and so those are the odds on top of it. The OT is the greatest shiny hunter ever. Attacked. Caroline, drop it like a time. Drop it like a time. Saying the DJ played no hands too early. Alright, Ropes is going to, do some lurky turkeys. Ropes, the king of lurks. This game hates me. Why can't I get 2 shinies on 1 sandwich? Just save herba. Why? I'll make another poison, Sammy. I didn't want to, but I need to find a Gloom or a Oddish. Either will do. Yes, no, A, B. We'll do an A or B. Here, let me finish the sandwich. It has no time left. It's fine. It's fine. Here, let me... Alrighty. Alrighty, folks, you know what this means. We're going to the wheel. Is the wheel gonna land on A or B? But here's the kick. Here's the kicker. Here's the catch. 90% of the wheel will have A. Only 10% of the wheel will have B. So what do you think the wheel is gonna land on? A 90% chance it's gonna land on A. There is a 10% chance it's gonna land on B. So go ahead and predict. I don't know why any of you are already putting channel points in B. It will not land on B. Hey, Kid Cash, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? We are working on finishing up our Shiny Dex here. We've already got 4 Shinies for the Dex today. One of them even had the angry mark, so I was very happy. How are you? B for believers? I don't think that's what it means. Prague, you already took a big hit to channel points yesterday. Really wanted to risk it. 43, Calvin! What tier is Prime sub considered? Tier 1. What's going on, Trooper? How you doing, Fives? Welcome to the stream. I know, Aquadus, he's literally spending all of his points. Oh no, I really hope you get that Ninkata, Kid Cash. I'm sure once you get it, it'll be the biggest relief, the weight lifted off your shoulders, but good luck in the meantime. I'm doing great, thank you, Fives, for asking. Alright guys, get your channel points in the prediction. This might be the best time to be an A-er, a Team A. Because holy smokes, the points that you will get if it lands on A, and it will be crazy. There is just a lot of channel points, so go ahead, get them in. 19, and what's the chain you want again, Kid Cash? Is it 30 something? I feel like that's correct. B is for bronzer? No. Either 17 or 40. Oh, do you feel like... Ugh. That's kind of risky going for 40 because the likelihood of the chain breaking before then is so high. So with your spawn, you probably need to go for 17. Oh my goodness. Please get it soon. I want you to get Ninkata. Deb, what'd you do, Deb? What's with the Apom creepy? Crispy has 7,999 channel points. I thought you had 10K. You believe in Kelvin? Well, don't come crying to me when you lose all your channel points. Go cry to Kelvin for encouraging you to go to B. Wow, so really Raltz was just like, yes, I'll shine for you a million times over. And then Ninkata's like, yeah, no, that's terrible. Did I mean to put it for 30 minutes? Yeah, I did. I'll do it in 30 minutes. I really didn't. I meant to do 15, but it's fine. We'll go 30. We'll just say, sure. Yeah, I meant it that way. I reused an Arceus prediction, and yeah, here we are. So how many shiny routes did you end up with, Kid Cash? You voted B because bronzer. I don't see that logic, but you know, if you're happy, then I'm happy. That's what we're going to go with now. If you're happy, then I'm happy. All right, let's see if I can pull a Moisture Knot and actually, you know, get a shiny Oddish or get a shiny Gloom, you know, a shiny that I want. Just the one. That's still really impressive that you got all the way to a 49 chain. Like, that is some crazy odds. I wish I remembered what my highest chain was, but I feel like it was like a Shinx. You know, I'm sure I could open BDSP and it'll tell me what it is. I had some good, honestly, like, I had some good, really good radar luck. 55. Did you end up having, like, that many shiny Machop? Like, did you end up having, like, at least, like, 7 to 10 shiny Machops? You are semi-happy? Semi? Okay, we'll take it. I'll take a semi. I'll do it. I'll do it. It's better than nothing. Just one? Oh, you didn't reset back then? Oh, like you just kept going and going and going until you got the shot. I understand entirely. Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool that even, like, just by going straight through and you got a freaking shiny like that on 55, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't even know what mine would be, what my best one would be. Now I want to look it up. All right, folks, if you haven't done so, get your channel points in the prediction. Right now we have 12 of you. Is the wheel going to land on A or B? But keep in mind, B is only 10% of the wheel. 90% of the wheel that you will see is going to be A. So 90% of the time, A will win. And I don't know if y'all know anything about odds, but that means the wheel is probably going to land on A. I'm just looking at the statistics, the probability, you know, the probability. You all learned about probability in math. I know it because we all did. Most likely the wheel is going to land on A. You caught your shiny Machop back in 2022 with Poke Radar. That is great. That is so awesome. I don't think I ever did Machop. I got like I remember like I have one with a bunch of Tyrogues. I have one with a bunch of Ralts, and then I got a bunch of Shinx. I think those were like my top 3 Poke Radars, but I would reset and stuff. Like I would just, you know, okay, I got to my 40 chain or whatever, now I just reset until I get it. For your name and for the Not Goat bronzer. You know, it's a shame y'all have bad taste in Pokemon. Got him. 90% of the time, it lands on A every time. That's correct. So you should be saying A, not B. But you're like, you know what? I'm going to go... And you're... Cuddy, nothing makes me more mad than toilet paper and paper towel math. It makes no sense. Like, what does 8 equals 41 mean? How do you get to that point where it equals 41? It makes 0 sense. Eevee is fine. Like in Bronzer is what's not fine. It's awful. Bronzer doesn't take showers, and he likes to pick his boogers, and Bronzer copies off everyone's homework, and he cheats at chess. So if you like someone like that, I mean, that's kind of questionable. Oh no, did you get stopped by the battle? Oh, gross. It's just a waste of time at that point, because I'm sure you could just crush him like a bug, because it's in the Eterna Forest. Eterna Forest has like the level like 10 stuff, if I remember correctly. All the buggies and stuff. Alright, come on, Gloom or Oddish. Gloom, Gloom or Oddish. Come on, babies. You have 2 level 100 Pokemon versus 9 and 12. Those poor baby Pokemon are not even going to know what's coming to them. You're just going to squish them. You're really going to squish them. You know, it's their fault. Their fault for not letting you be. They asked for it. So yeah, if you like Bronzer, that means you like not taking showers and being smelly. You like picking your nose. You like copying off other people's homework, and that you like to cheat at chess. So that is wild. Figment, I don't think it's being dramatic. I think it's being realistic. But we love you, Deb. Have a great day at work, and we'll see you soon. We'll see Deb soon, because Deb's the best, even though she has questionable taste in Pokemon. Bye, Deb. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. And don't forget, folks, tomorrow is the Great Purge. Mwah, mwah. Love you, Deb. Tomorrow is the Great Purge in Pokemon. The Great Purge, meaning I am transferring shinies, I'm transferring garbage that I don't need, I'm transferring costumes. We are getting rid of stuff so I can prepare for Go Fest. Go Fest in New Jersey is officially less than 2 weeks away. The Great Purge. Yes, we are going through and we are yeeting shinies. We're yeeting garbage. I was running on 15 space from a Chop Community Day. And so every so often I would get the shiny and then I would keep it and I'd be like, oh, I desperately need to go through my storage. It is so bad. So we're going through storage. And not only are we going through storage, I'm hoping to knock out a Gigantamax Machamp for the first time. I have a lot of... Well, I transferred all, like, the normie Machops. I'm probably going to transfer all the shinies I got today, honestly. Ooh, I actually also got a 96 shiny Machop today. But I got it from the research, so it had the background. I was so shocked. But I'm definitely keeping that shiny Machop for sure. Because I'm like, background and good IV shiny? Like, yes. Absolutely. But not only are we going to go through and get rid of Pokemon, we are going to hopefully do my first Gigantamax raid successfully. And we are also hopefully going to figure out what Pokemon I'm going to have for trade. And we can figure out what shiny Pokemon I want, what I need for my trade list. So we'll make a shiny checklist and we'll kind of figure out what I want from Lucky Trades. Because I'm lucky friends with y'all, a lot of y'all, and there's still plenty of time to try to get lucky friends with a couple more of you. But a 96 is still really dope. I would probably invest in that still. You forgot about the Machop Moist? No! Tragic. Well, maybe try to do some Gigantamax tomorrow, even though they're super tough. Super tough, super tough. But if you have the right stuff for it, or if people can carry you, then you're solid. I'm going to have people probably carry me tomorrow. Oh, you already have the whole line? Then you're solid. Nice. Kitty Cat got 22 shiny Machops, but none of them are good. You know what I would do with that then, Kitty Cat? I would save them for lucky trades. Because, honestly, getting, like, lucky trading, like, if you mirror traded shiny Machops, like, that'll be a good IV when you trade it. And that would be something to consider. I feel like that's a good trade. Literally, Figment, Jesse did the same thing. And I really don't want to buy space. My goal is to avoid buying space, so I'm sure I can make that happen. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of stuff I don't need. So if you haven't done so, get your channel points in. We about have, what, 17 minutes left on the prediction? Is the wheel going to land on A or B? Keep in mind, only 10% of the wheel is B. Do not be fooled. Make sure you're putting your points in A. Don't be Kelvin. See, Kelvin don't want channel points for here. I wish Kelvin wanted to keep his channel points. You haven't bought space in years and you're stuck. I mean, if you really like grind it out, for example, like gyms, you know, you could get 50 coins a day and you could theoretically every 4 days you could expand 50 storage if you wanted to dedicate to that, but I know sometimes gymming can be a little meh. You went all in on A, that's smart. But don't be mad at me if it lands on B, but that is, you did the smarter thing. Well, Calvin, what if it doesn't land on B? It's just something that, yeah, Sean, I get you. It's just something that you can do. I mean, once upon a time, we would get 100 coins a day from gymming, so they nerfed it with that gym rework. Oh, well, what's with the why are you TPing me? Why am I being TP'd? What? That's crazy. Dude, this Vileplume is like protecting its child. I'm not allowed to look at it apparently. Not allowed to look. I am at like 3,000 something storage. And I only have like 200 and something coins, so if I spend it on storage, then I won't be able to do a Gigantamax raid tomorrow. And I want to do a Gigantamax raid. Will you believe? You know, I respect it, Kelvin. You're consistent. You are very consistent. I used to gym a lot, honestly, in Pokemon Go, but it just is really hard to keep up with, and I don't know, it's really defeating if you go out of your way to be in a gym and then you get taken out really quickly, or in my case where I live now, is you're stuck there for like 40 days. Like here, You're not a dingus. Well, if you are, we'll be dinguses together. Let's see. What do I have in a gym right now? All right, I have one Pokemon in a gym, and this Gulpin has been in this gym for 24 days. 24. Dang, Ropes. I gotta get to where you're at. If I could make like 400 to 500 storage, I think I'll be solid. Like, I don't know, a lot of people in my town just don't gym that much. So it's like I'll be sitting in a gym forever. Well, Figment, that's against TOS, so I will not do that. Yeah. I only have one account. Jesse only has one account. And we're on the same team. Dang, Rope. See, that's what I need to do. I need to be at that much storage. Maybe we can just get rid of a bunch of junk tomorrow and I will be solid, right? Let's just hope there's a lot of junk in the trunk. And then we can just yeet it all. You know, for a gloom outbreak, it's not very good. I hope I saved after, like, I really hope I saved after I got rid of, or after I knocked out the 60. I really wish there was a way for me to find out, like, if there was, like, an icon being like, you're this far into the outbreak. Like, I don't know. Because if I don't know when the last time I saved was. Like, did I save after I knocked out the 60? So, like, I'm still in my best odds, or am I at lower odds now because I didn't save? Alright, these are not shiny. We'll see, Ropez. We'll see. Alright, you are not the shinies I am looking for. Because you're not shiny. You're not the Pokemon I am looking for. Come on. Just, Moistronaut gets it all easy peasy. Are you in the same spot I was in Moist? Where were you at? Because I'm getting pooped on over here, basically. You're getting Oddish, and you're getting all these cool stuff, and I'm like, I gotta rock. And then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna phase on, like, an Alolan Grimer. Which, after yesterday, I never want to see Alolan Grimer ever again. Literally same space. Okay, that's what I figured, because there's a lot of poison. Like, the spawn pool is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, oh my goodness, Ropez, you got a busy day tomorrow. Figment, that's a good way to put it. You know, one day, you know, one of your kids is gonna want to come back and play. So you're just, you know, you're holding on, you're taking care of it for them while you're taking care of the account while they're away. You know, that's just it. I think that's a good deal. But have fun, Ropes. You're gonna have a blast. I don't want a Alolan Muck. I wouldn't even be able to tell a shiny Alolan Muck unless there were two Mucks next to each other. And you only need Vileplume? Well, ain't that lovely? You don't even care because you'll be able to evolve it to whatever. Or you could have just caught the Vileplume. Oh. I mean, at least I have two options. It's not like it's only Gloom or it's not like it's only Oddish. At least I have two options. I feel like I should have shiny hunted over here with Alolan Grimer, so it's like, okay, well, no matter what, I need one of the stuff. Caroline, you could totally go to GoFest with your storage. How much storage has Caroline? You totally can delete so much, I'm sure, and still make it work. But also, I think, you know, if you knew you were going to GoFest, I would try to get your 50 coins every day, at least for, like, a couple weeks. Because if you take 4 days equals 200 coins. You could max up 50 every 4 days if you were going to GoFest, you know, which will be super helpful. But I'm sure there's a lot you could get rid of. Of course, now you get a shiny Grimer, of course. Why am I not surprised? And then look at me with all my not shinies. Figment, that's a good way. Yeah, Figment. 10 out of 10. I love it. And it's marked. And it's gonna have the uncommon mark. Uncommon mark. You're gonna have the uncommon mark. Yeah. Tell me when I'm right. Watch me be wrong and you're like, oh my god, rare mark. Uncommon or peckish or, okay, yeah. Peckish is better, but not by much. You need to be more picky. You keep running out of the ones. You know, I'm the same way. Like, it was really hard for me to delete mons when I first started playing. But, like, what I did, I kid you not, is I gave Jessie my phone. And I'm like, please. I don't need a 96 Tentacruel. I don't need this 3-star Oddish. Like, sure, the IVs were decent. But, like, it's not meta relevant. You don't need it. Just get rid of it. You know? And I gave Jesse my phone, and he just deleted things that I struggled with. But, like, if it's not... I've kind of decided if it's not a hundo, if it's not a 98, if it's not a shiny or a good Dynamax, like, I'm deleting it. You don't need it. And a lot of the 98s, if they're not 15 attack, I delete them. You know, you could be a little bit more lenient and, like... be like, okay, if it's not at least a 90, but even if it's like a 90% and it's like something silly, give me a silly Pokemon. Like, what are you gonna use an 89% Vanillite for? Nothing. Get rid of it. You know, what are you gonna use? What are you gonna use with a 90 or 89% Mudbray? You're not. You can just delete it. It'll be fine. Like, I remember Jesse was like, why do you have this Tentacruel just sitting here? And I'm like, because it had good IVs. And he's like, Rachel, it's a Tentacruel. If it's your best Vanillite, you'd keep it. But at this point, we have how many? We have so many Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So when you're limited on storage, there will have to be some that just go. Because at the end of the day, like, you're not going to really use Vanillite for anything. Even if you evolve it all the way, you're not going to need it for anything. So, like, how do I know what a shiny this guy is? Like, how am I supposed to know? I'm guessing they're both not shiny because they both have green on their head. They got green heads. That's your problem. You're keeping... Yeah, you don't need a 3-star of each. You don't. You're not going to use them. Literally, like, when you look at your stuff, go in Pokédex order. That's what I do. So you can see all the duplicates, triplicates, even though that's not a word. All of the things you have, all these extra ones of, just get rid of them. And it was hard for me, but I also got rid of a lot of costumes. Because... what am I going to use the costumes for? Yeah, I am the same way, Figment. Like, why am I holding on to 19 Articunos, 16 Moltres, 19 Zapdos? Like, you don't need them. Like, at most, when they're really good IVs, keep a team of 6. Or maybe, you know, maybe hold on to 1 or 2 for trades. And that's it. So the... Moist, that tells me I 100% saw a shiny muck earlier then. Because I saw one with a purple head, and I was like, that seems different, but I don't know. And I walked right by it. I 100% walked past a shiny muck earlier. Like, on the last sandwich. I know for a fact I did. Yeah, so, I don't know. I used to keep the best IV costumes. I haven't gotten rid of them 100%, but I have slowly started to deplete them. But, like, some of the ones that I just think are so cute, I do keep still, the costumes. Yeah, or you can keep, you know, a shadow. Even the Luckies I get rid of. I'm like, oh. Oh, if it's a bad Lucky, like, oh, I get rid of it so fast. Crispy, welcome on back. You know, Caroline, if you want, tomorrow, we can go side by side and delete stuff together. You know, you can open up your phone while I open up mine, and we just go through it. Because guess what? You don't need it. Trust. You don't need that 89 Sandshrew. That's not going to do you any good. And then, even if you have 1,200 storage, if you have at least 400, you'll be a solid for Go Fest. Because, yeah, you're going to be catching a lot, but you can also transfer during Go Fest. It won't be that much of an inconvenience to you know, do a quick 3-star thing, a quick 4-star thing, and yeet. But we'll see, we'll see. I haven't upgraded my storage in quite some time, and I would like to avoid that. I don't have the coins to spend. 93.2, not too shabby, Crispy. Ooh, good luck, Ranger Duncan. I love that. As for shadow Pokemon, you only keep hundos or shiny ones. Yeah, shadows I try to get rid of, especially if they cost 5,000 Stardust. I just try to get rid of them. Sometimes I'll keep the 3,000s. If like, well, I don't anymore because now I do now have the Platinum Purification Medal. So I just like trash them unless they're good IVs. Like sometimes I like to keep like a 98 shadow so I can make it a perfect purified mon. But yeah, I trash most of my shadow mons at this point. It was the uncommon. I think I cursed you. Sorry, but also not sorry, but also I am sorry. You're working on a living dex of lucky Pokemon, but the 1-0 shinies are only for trades. Most of those are going to see the professor. Smart. Just, you know, you can send them to the professor on a day where you get double the candy during trades or transfers. Gonna do a Binary Poke. You know, I think that's smart. Sometimes when you've been in a one spot shiny hunting for a while, it's good to maybe change the scenery. Do that. Welcome back, Target. Thank you for the unlurky turkey. Yeah, sometimes when I get frustrated with Mon, I'm like, you know what? I think I need a break from this. And I like to change my direction just a little bit. I am not ready for any Go Fest. Like, when you guys see my Pokemon storage tomorrow during stream, like, you're literally gonna fall over. It's never been this bad before. And I'm sure, you know, I'm confident that I can just transfer things right now and make about 50 storage. But beyond that 50, I don't know. I mean, Ropes, maybe you will see something that makes you fall over. You don't know. So, Kelvin, I used to do that. So, like, one of the things that I used to do is I liked to keep Tauros from other parts of the United States and stuff. And I think Tauros would spawn in Canada, so, like, I kept, like, certain geotags of Tauros that I've never seen before. I would keep one geotag of each. But it got to a point where I had, like, 40 Tauros, and I'm like, I just don't use them. I don't look at them. They just, like, kind of take up space, so I did end up just deleting them. You keep them from trades. So I have this weird thing where, like, I've had 2 people trade me a Tauros before. Like, one for the Dex entry, and then it was another for my Shiny Dex. And I don't know, there's some kind of curse. If someone trades me a Tauros, like, we're no longer friends. The 2 people I got a Tauros from in trades, we are no longer friends. So trading Tauros is like a curse, apparently, for me. I don't know why, but don't trade me Tauros. Really, Calvin? That's pretty cool. I don't have any perfect Tauros, but I think I have a couple of geotags, but I got rid of most of them. You need to shine. Oh, I need a Dynamax purge. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna need y'all's help on Dynamax purging because I don't know. But also shiny purge. Like I will 100% need y'all's help tomorrow. I'm gonna need y'all to put on a brave face and help me get through it. Because, like, I don't know. In terms of Dynamax, I have no freaking clue. It's so difficult. Literally, y'all gonna need to take me to school tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be a purge for everything for sure. Oh no, you ran into the wrong patch. Try one more time. One more time. That was a practice round, Kid Cash. Just an itty bitty practice. Shiny's 3-star and up. Well, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say 3-star and up. You know, are the ones I keep. Sometimes if it's a really cool mon that I could see someone wanting a trade for, you know, maybe it's meta relevant or something like, maybe, you know, Machop. I feel like that would be a good lucky trade, a shiny Machop. So maybe, you know, I might like to keep a couple of those. But also, all the time, I'll be like, yeah, maybe someone will want this traded. And then I, like, sit on, like, 50 Turtonators from some kind of Go Fest. Or not Turtonator. What was the one? Oh, I sat on, like, 50 Torkoals for the longest time. Because I'm like, oh, maybe someone will want a Tauros. I mean, what is it? A Torkoal. Because I got it at a Go Fest. And I was like, yeah, maybe someone will want them, you know, for their Dex entry. When I brought all those Torkoals home, I traded two of them out. Two. And same with Tropius. I had so many Tropius. I don't think I traded more than 3 out. And at the time, not everyone had Tropius because there was no go-to-er, blah, 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 whatever. Could probably transfer all the Tropius at this point. Because I think I got Tropius from the Montreal Safari Zone. And then I got Torkoal. I think Torkoal was the regional for... I can't remember if it was the second Go Fest in Chicago or the third Go Fest in Chicago. But it was definitely one of those two. Because I remember Heracross being the regional for the first Go Fest. And it wasn't shiny or anything. Most, you know, most regionals, like, aren't for the first Go Fest debut or whatever. But I was so disappointed. Well, Jesse and I were so disappointed because we're like, bruh, that's literally our regional. Like, could you give us something that we don't have? Everyone was freaking out over Heracross, and I'm sitting here like, I would have 1,000 candy for Heracross. Calvin, I don't think so. I'm assuming not. I've deleted quite a bit of Tropius that I caught from that event just because I sat on so many. But I don't know. I genuinely just don't like GBL. I find it stressful to try to keep up with the meta. That's also kind of why I don't think I like battling in TCG Pocket anymore. Because it's like my deck that I made that I love so much and that I'm comfortable with, like, it's not meta relevant anymore. So, like, I would have to just make a whole new one, and I don't want to do that. I like the deck I have. Like, there was one time where I enjoyed GBL, and my brother made me a fun team that I loved so much. And it was like... And it's not meta relevant anymore, but at one point, like, it was pretty good, and it was like, it was Venusaur and Gengar and Empoleon, and it was just so fun, and it was so great. And then once it was a meta relic, once it wasn't doing good because all the new Pokemon move pool changes and all that, it was garbage. So I don't know. I don't like keeping up with that stuff. It's literally too much for me to handle. Are you serious, Calvin? That's pretty cool. You were literally, like, right there when it spawned. Wowza. I forget. I'm assuming we went on Saturday. I don't know what day you went, Calvin, but we typically go on, like, when we would do, like, Pokemon Go events, we like to do them on Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was, like, Saturday, like, all day. It was just Saturday, Sunday. I'm sorry, it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. So, Figment, I haven't done, like, a ton of Dynamax, but I have one perfect Dynamax. I have one perfect Dynamax Mon, and I actually got it a couple days ago, and it was a Grookey. It's now a Rillaboom, and I love it very, very much. It's my first ever perfect Dynamax Mon, but I have a couple of good ones. Like, I have a 98 Metagross Dynamax that I love so much. It's a good baby. But yeah, I have one perfect Dynamax. You're sitting with 2? What are the 2 you got? Saturday nearing 5. Okay, so towards the evening. I don't think we stayed the whole time. We were like, we got everything we needed, and we headed out. Look at that. Huh, another sandwich. No shiny. That is crazy, but your first Dynamax you did was a Hundo Wooloo. That is so cool. Being like, wow, it's really that easy. Because, like, you literally just... It was so funny. When Dynamax Raids first came out, it was just, like, these easy little 1-stars. And it's just, like, you, like, breathed on them, and they were, like, knocked out. And then yours is a... And then yours is a heckin'... Hundo, that's wild. All right, yes, we're gonna bring up the. Who just did that? Oh my god! DJ Dragon coming in, subscribing at tier 1 for the 57th month. Can we get some sub hype in this chat? Thank you, thank you, thank you a million. How the heckalini are you? Thank yous. I really appreciate the resub, guys. The subs really go a long way. Thank you so much for supporting my content. And with that, DJ Dragon coming in, I want to see some emotes blasted in this chat because we have a prediction. We have a prediction to do. We have A or B. Are you Blastoise and Drizzle? That's a really good ones. Danny says, I'm confused. I basically know Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon. Is the bike you're riding also a Pokemon? And why do we like that cliff? You feel old? Hey, Danny, that's okay. One, yes, that is a legendary Pokemon named Miraidon, and you can ride it. There are rideable Pokemon in the newer games. It's pretty cool. And I'm hanging around this cliff, this area, because I'm trying to find a specific Pokemon, Gloom or Oddish, and they spawn in that area. If I were to go somewhere else, I wouldn't find Gloom or Oddish. 4 Dynamax Hundos? That's insanity, kitty cat. That's amazing. Alrighty, and spin to win. Who is going to win? A or B? No chance for B. It's all Team A. No chance. So sorry. Y'all should know better. Kelvin lost 43,000 channel points. Aquadust. How much did you just get? Exactly. It ain't much work, but it's honest work. Exactly, Danny. It's a little bit easier to get shinies now. But yeah, if you have any questions, Danny, we got you. We got you. You call hacks? Is that so? Wait, you didn't even put channel points in. You're from the Netherlands. It's basically a poll for you, is it not? That was bogus. Okay. Bogus. 38K for Cotty. Let's go. I know Crispy probably got some too. Yeah, right? I'm like, basically it's just a poll for you. But yeah, so basically in the newer games, there are easier ways to get shinies. I'm sure you might be familiar with the shiny charm. You might not be familiar with the shiny charm, and that's okay. But I'm over here in the coastal biome, right? And over here, I can find a Gloom outbreak. So I'm over here, and there's a lot of other poison Pokemon. And basically, yeah, so I'm increasing the shiny chances by making a sandwich with powers, which sounds even crazier. The sandwich has powers, and I'm trying to get it to where I get a shiny. What? How so? Because they just jealous, Kokozi. They jealous because they didn't get the points. That's why they said it's a bogus. Bogus. But no, the games have changed a lot. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but there are over 1,000 Pokemon now. 1,000. How much is there? 1,025 Pokemon at this point. And then, I mean, we know we're probably going to get a couple new Pokemon with Pokemon Legends ZA coming out in a couple months too. I mean, it won't be like a whole generation's worth, but it'll probably be like, you know, I'm assuming we'll get like 10 new Pokemon. Isn't that how many new Pokemon we got in Arceus? Calvin, see, you could have voted A, and then you would have gotten a ton of channel points. I want you to have a ton. Sag. I tried, Calvin. No. Kid Cash, the smartest way to get your channel points is to not even predict. Danny, you're pretty funny. Basically, we are sandwich artists here in this Pokemon game. So in this region, there are these special ingredients called Herba Mystica And Herba Mystica can give you powers slash buffs. And so basically, I made a sandwich with this Herba Mystica that gave me increased shiny chances. It's silly, but you know, it's not even the only Pokemon game that you can cook. What, like, you make curry in Sword and Shield, right? But it doesn't give you like shiny boosts or anything. But yes, you do work at Subway here. We are all sandwich artists. Yeah, Poffins in BDSP. So, you know, they've kind of introduced food. You know, food has been introduced in Pokemon for quite some time. It's not like your Pokemon starve or anything. It's not like a Tamagotchi thing where you have to feed it, or a Neopet where you have to feed it. But yeah, food has been introduced in Pokemon for a while at this point. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm happy you're here. Welcome on in. Gotta go fast. Happy to see you. Congrats on getting your Goku. That is freaking awesome. Hope you were doing amazing. But yeah, there are over 1,000 Pokemon now. But this is a legendary Pokemon. His name is Miraidon. What is that? Is there a squirrel? I thought I heard. Okay, yeah, Miraidon D's got it. Yep, thank you, y'all. Sorry, I thought I just heard something scratch on my wall for a second. I was like, huh? How many others in chat are grinding to 50 before 60 comes out? See, do we really think 60 is gonna come out though? Do we think that? Hey, you got this. Gotta go fast. Just, you know, one day at a time. You got this, friend. Have a good one, Cuddy. Good luck on getting all the shiny Machops. I'm rooting for you. I don't know. Do we think level 60 is truly going to come out? Could a shiny be on your lawn? If you think this is my lawn, then yes. If you're referring to this as my lawn, yes. But like if I go to another biome, it'll be like icy, or it'll be a savanna biome. But yes, and then shinies are now in the overworld. So I don't even have to encounter them now to see if they're shiny or not. I just look at them and I'm like, okay, this guy is not a shiny. Like, we'll see in the overworld. Like, we know what normal Oddish looks like, so just by knowing that, you can tell if you have a shiny. Have a great one, Cuddy. Get all the shinies. Don't forget your snapshots, okay? But no, the newer games have made shiny hunting a lot easier. I don't want to say easier, yes, but also just more accessible, because, you know, shiny hunting is just not really ideal for the majority of people when you're looking at the crazy odds that they were, you know, in the earlier games, because of what, it was like 1 in 8,000 something. And I mean, you know, if you want to do that, this is great, but it's just not everyone has that time to be able to do it. So yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I'm fine with stopping at 50. I just don't ever see myself getting, if there was a level 60 in Pokemon Go, I just don't see myself getting, I just don't see me getting it. So I would just, we could just stay at level 50, that would be great. 7 shinies. How many XL candies you get today? Hey, Cleffa, welcome on in. How are you doing, friend? Happy to have you. Yeah, no, honestly, Danny, please ask away. Like, if you haven't seen Pokemon in a while, like, this is kind of a shock, and I get it. And, you know, we all gotta learn somehow. So please ask any questions you want. Shinies are rare, and, no, so shinies don't have anything special about them other than the fact that they're a different color. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I thought my husband said something to me. But yeah, shinies don't mean better stats. They just mean they're a different color, which are more rare, you know, than the others. I'm hoping to find a shiny so I could show you, but they're being a little stubborn right now. But yeah, they're exactly the same. It's just... They're just different colored. But there are a lot of items in the games now to improve the stats of your Pokemon. So if I were to find a shiny that has bad stats, I could just jack it up with vitamins and other items to give it good IVs. It's very easy to do now. You weren't counting how many, but you're now at 625. I literally started at 0 and I got like 120. Oh my god, Kid Cash, you crushed it. I think I got 7 or 8 shiny Machops as well today. I think. Because Jesse and I went out for like the first 45 minutes of the event. And like, I used every single Pineapple I had. Like, I went crazy. But yeah, keep in mind there's now over 1,000 Pokemon. With this generation, I think this is Gen 8? No, this is Gen 9. We're in Gen 9 now, right? Yeah, because Galar was 8. So we're in Generation 9. Generation 9 was when we officially hit 1,000 Pokemon in the Pokédex. Yeah, there is, I think, 1,025 Pokemon. You know what, Wolfie, congrats on your seal. Seal ain't too shabby. You had a lot from before. Yeah, I had a ton before today, too. I was like, honestly, like, I was just trying to grind the Machop event for the candy. I'm like, I don't give 2 craps about the shiny. Do the Poke Rap? Oh, that's where you lost me. I don't... people would throw tomatoes at me if I tried to do that. Right now, I am hunting for a shiny Gloom, but I'll also take a shiny Oddish, so I can just evolve it to a Gloom. That is what I need. That is next on the Pokédex. 7 hours later, that would be true. With the I don't even know how it would be. And like, so now Pokemon can even have like gimmicks. So there's different, like, what would you call these gimmicks, y'all? So are you familiar with Mega Pokemon? That was like the first gimmick introduced to games. There's, you know, Dynamaxing, there's Gigantamaxing, there's Z moves, there's Mega Pokemon, there's now there's Terrestrialization. It's quite crazy to see how much Pokemon has evolved. Yeah, the tears are, yeah, the Terrestrialization. Yeah, and now Paradox, I don't think that's really, I don't know if Paradox is considered a gimmick. That's just past and future Pokemon. A did win. Yes, A did win. So how many channel points you got? So if you have a shiny Pokemon, it will always be a shiny Pokemon. So if I catch a shiny Gloom, if I catch a shiny Oddish, it will be a shiny Gloom if I evolve it. Or I can keep it forever. Crispy, look at you. You passed over 10K. Congrats. Look at you with your channel points. Yeah, yeah, feel free, please, though, Danny. We love helping out. Pokemon coming back into it is kind of overwhelming with how much has changed. But I think it's changed for the better, honestly. Do any of the Oddish line learn Spore? I think Oddish does learn Spore. I think. Here, I don't know. I kind of want to show Danny some of the crazy Pokemon that exist now. Let's think of just like a wild... Okay, so you're familiar with Scyther, right? So in another game... So there's Scyther and Scizor. Now, instead of evolving Scyther into Scizor, you can now get this Pokemon called Cleaver. Yeah, and there's convergent species, right? I mean, Wiglet's kind of sussy. We're not trying to... Your outbreaks have changed and you have a Vileplume? Moist. Sussy. Now, I mean, I don't know if you... That one probably won't make sense, but I want to show you, like, a crazy legendary or a paradox we have now. So, like... If you're familiar with Tyranitar, the murder Pokemon, none of them are murder. They're not too murderous, but they're pretty crazy. So, Tyranitar, in this game... You can get a Tyranitar, but you can also get a Pokemon called Iron Thorns. And it's basically a futuristic version of a Tyranitar. And yeah, it's called a Paradox. Cleaver does murder. That maybe Cleaver is a murder Pokemon. Oh my goodness, Figment, you did amazing. What do you do with them? I mean, what you need to do with all that candy is you need to invest it into the Gigantamax Machamps tomorrow. Like, this is also another paradox called Roaring Moon. This is, if you're familiar with Gardevoir, this is its... That one. Mecha Godzilla, right? They look like robots. They do look like robots. Like, there is no... Like, this is Magnemite in the future. Show him Hydrapple or Annihilate. Oh, I should show you Annihilate. So, I mean, if you're familiar with Gen 1, I'm sure you remember... So Mankey evolves to Primeape. Well, in this generation, they introduced a new evolution, and this is probably one of my favorite additions. This is Annihilate. And it's quite tragic because this fighting Pokemon becomes a fighting ghost Pokemon. And I say tragic because, I don't know, I feel like it has some kind of sad lore around it. Yeah, Sandy Shocks is past. Thank you. It's not a future paradox, yeah. When does John Wikachu arrive into Pokemon? Soon enough. Soon enough. But basically, like, there's no limits with Pokemon anymore. There's a lot. Is Annihilape's is it the Dex entry really sad? I'll look it up. I'll look it up for you guys. He gets so angry that he dies. That doesn't surprise me. We're gonna look at its Dex entry real quick. Oh my god, I can't press the right button. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is Paldea. What number is Annihilate? I mean, just in this game, like in this game alone, there's over 600 different Pokemon that you can catch. Is that correct? I probably passed it. I know. I am something else. Let me tell you. I am something else. So, like, details. Okay, well, that doesn't really tell me much, folks. That doesn't say that it gets so angry that it dies. But yeah, there's just no limits. Maybe Primeape says something. I don't know. I didn't see about its sadness. Oh, it is Primeape's Dex entry. Oh well. Oh well. Some of these Pokemon just have sad backgrounds, like Cubone, but sadder. Oh yeah, and then they're different in different games. Well, you know, Kelvin, that would be quite tragic. That would be definitely a new side of Pokemon, wouldn't it? If an anvil dropped on its head. You guys are something else. I don't think they have anvils in the Pokemon world, y'all. Just gonna throw that out there. I don't think anvils are a thing in the Pokemon world. How is it that Moist, you get this, you get this with, like, you blink your eyes and then the shiny that you want, the shiny appears, and I'm on, like, sandwich number 3. Make it make sense. No, for that reason, I hope we never get a Ghost Eevee. I don't want another evolution if it's going to be a ghost one, because then y'all are going to be like, hey, we threw a brick at Eevee, and I'm like, that's terrible. Oh, so a little Minecraft Pokemon collab, is that what I'm hearing? So Scarlet says, when its anger rose beyond a critical point, this Pokemon gained power that is unfettered by the limits of its physical body. That's way different than what it says for mine. Yeah, that's true. Like, Spoink is like, it has to always jump. It's really sad. No, Pokemon don't eat other Pokemon. No. No, they eat my sandwiches and stuff. They just eat sandwiches. That's all. That's what they do. You made sure your 420th shiny was an oddish? Oh, gosh. Wolfie, you're not wrong. No, Slowpoke tails are... When they say slowpoke tails, they don't mean real slowpoke tails. They mean like a faux, like a fake, a pseudo. It's not real. It just looks like it. It's in the shape of it. Does the existence of food you can feed to Pokemon mean you are constantly starving the others? You know, there's no mechanic in the game that involves hunger. So technically no, but when you break it down and see how much I'm neglecting all these other Pokemon in the wild, yes. So hunger doesn't really matter in the game, but when you really dig deep, yes, I am neglecting all these other Pokemon. I like the questions. Keep them coming. Yeah, Trico, it's kind of creepy when you think about it. You know, maybe someone did hire John Wick. Maybe, Calvin, I think you're onto something. Oh my god, Aquadust, yes! I was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait till Aquadust tells me how much they won, because it was like pretty much half of Calvin's points, I'm sure. But honestly, there's a lot of crazy Pokemon designs now. Like, there is an ice cream cone. There's a pile of trash. There is a set of keys. And there's this motorcycle mon. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, there's an apple that's a Pokemon. And somehow we're supposed to believe that it's a dragon type. We're supposed to believe that an apple's a dragon type. How? What am I doing wrong, Moisture Nut? Tell me. I appreciate the honesty, though. So there is one Pokemon that is considered the god of Pokemon, and that is Arceus. He comes out in Generation 4, which is the Sinnoh region. It was a very, very popular region. Yeah. Yeah, Arceus. Okay, no, not Bidoof. We're not confusing Danny. People like to meme and say it's Bidoof. Bidoof is just like this little beaver-looking Pokemon. It's Arceus. It's a worm in the apple. That's so weird to me. That's so weird to me, Trico. Yay, well, Aquadus, congrats on your win. Yeah, it was the wheel went nowhere near the bee. There was no way the bee levers were gonna win. There was no way. Okay, see, the meme continues with the Bidoofs. Do not question Bidoof's Bidoofly ways. See, people will fight to the death for Bidoof. Basically, Danny, yes, that is correct. But for some reason, people love the Pokemon name Bidoof. If you look it up, it literally looks like a little beaver-looking thing. It's like... Bidoof is overrated, y'all. Hi, Andon. Welcome to the stream. How are you, Andon? Hello, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bidoof, no, the raccoon one, I think it's called Zigzagoon. You have a Bidoof shirt that says Majestic? Of course. But Bidoof is the Zigzagoon of Sinnoh region. It's like, you know, one of the early Pokemon you find. Super low level, normal type, like basic. You know, I'm trying to teach someone and y'all are like, no, that is not correct. Bidoof is the god. And this is their first time in like probably over 10, 15 years looking at Pokemon, y'all. And you're like, Bidoof is everything. Yeah, so Miltank's rollout is definitely some trauma from Gen 2, but you don't really see, like, there's not much trauma like that in Pokemon games anymore. I will say they have made Pokemon games much easier, especially the battles. The only one that is very, very, very difficult is, I would say, the champion battle in Gen 4. And Volo in PL and in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Cynthia, I know, is a menace. Cynthia is scary, but most Pokemon games are a lot easier with battles now. I mean, in this game and in Sword and Shield, there's nothing difficult about battling at all. You can literally close your eyes and win a battle in these games. I know, having 2 Giratinas is vile. Absolutely vile having 2 Giratinas. Trust. Wolfie, I ain't showing... No, I'm not trying to traumatize Danny by showing him a really ugly Pokemon. There are some really ugly Pokemon out there. It's quite tragic. Can you show me a battle? I can show you a battle. Yeah. I think I can actually battle this person right here. I mean, I'm gonna win the battle because I am over-leveled, but I can show you. There's no voice acting in any of the games. It's quite weird. But, you know, all of the people still have, like, their own personalities and stuff. Sometimes there's dual battles. Sometimes, you know, most of the time it is single battles. Yeah. So this is a dual battle. Oh, you using Protect over here? Okay, that's pretty smart. Danny, you sure? Do you want me to show you the Pokemon? Do the terrestrialization? I don't know if we should do the terrestrialization. All right, let's do that, and then we're gonna switch that. I'm gonna guess Danny hasn't seen Enamorus. Enamorus is pretty bad. One of the Elite Four members has a Hippowdon that uses rest to restore HP. It's pretty bad. It's really tough. But yeah, there's, you know, abilities and items to be held. They're pretty cool. Rain Dish, of course it's raining for you, and then you get some HP boost. Of course. Alright, so let's go ahead and do Shadow Ball on the Kingdra, and then we're going to do that to the Tentacool again. Why aren't they looking at each other? They just aren't. I don't know. I feel... I don't know, I will say there's probably a lack of detail in the actual Pokemon battles versus what you see, like, in the TV show. It's very beep boop, if you know what I'm saying. Placid! Oh god, with a Legma! You're a Legma. Thank you so much, Placid, coming in, subscribing at tier 3 for the 46th month. Let's get some hype in here. How you doing, Placid? Is it turn-based? It is turn-based, yes. Oh, it's your cam? Oh, okay. Yeah, well. But, yeah, they're I understand. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Okay. But no, like, it's very turn-based. Like, there's not too many details in a lot of the moves. But yeah, the gold legs. So this is Goldango. Here, I'll show you. These are our Pokemon. That gold-looking one, that little, you know, you had like a cheese stick where you like rip the cheese off the thing and you eat it? That kind of looks like that guy, cheese strings. This is our 1000th Pokemon. His name is Goldango. Yeah, he is very important because he is number 1000. Yeah, the cheese string. I'm telling you, there's no limits with Pokemon anymore. He looks like a cheese string, but he's actually just gold. Placid, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that was a battle. Usually it's not dual battles where it's 2 Pokemon and 2 Pokemon. Normally it's a 1 and a 1, but yeah. What was I supposed to do next? Oh, you need to see Enamorus. You poor soul. You know, life is better before you know Ignamoris exists. But you know, like there's like cool Pokemon. Like there's this one. This is a Lunala. It's super epic. Beautiful. Is there a Pokemon that's like a bin bag? No, I wouldn't say that. This is Rayquaza. You might know Rayquaza. Rayquaza's super cool. You're at work? You gaming at all? Or has it been too busy? Alright, let me go to... Okay. So this is what people deem to be the ugliest Pokemon. Well, I guess Trubbish. Is Trubbish in this game? I don't think the whipped cream Pokemon is ugly. I don't think Alcremie is ugly. So this is Ignamoris. It's... ugly. Yeah, I can't... there is a garbage bag. There is a garbage bag in this game. Like a garbage bag Pokemon. Alright, I'll change its form. Give me a second. How do I do it again? Here. Alrighty, I'm changing its form. So this is what it looks like, and... What do you think now, Danny? Your arms are still a little tired? Oh my goodness, you've been playing on and off Call of Duty VO6 and watching YouTube? Nice! Hopefully your arms don't hurt for too much longer. 50 Shades? Oh, but you're 50 Shades and out here? So that's Ignamoris. It's in the... Well, to be fair, both forms are pretty ugly. Both forms are absolutely ugly. There's no denying the ugliness of both of them. Would it appeal to the Welsh? Maybe. Do we have any Welsh folk in here? Does it appeal to you? I'm going to say no, because a lot of people don't like it. Most people don't. You know, I think the normal Ignamoris form is uglier. I just think Ignamoris is just ugly in general. But, you know, it has personality. Nothing wrong with a little bit of personality. Wait, why am I sus? Oh, good, I'm not sus, Placid. Take that. 23%. It was a bad joke. Well, I guess thanks for the heads up after the fact. Okay, well, there we go. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't know. For me, I just get excited in general, Wolfie, when a new Pokemon gets released. So it's because, you know, it's fresh, it's new. But now that it's been out for a while, I'm like, yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly. Danny's like, wait, no, don't say that. Causing a little chaos over here. I like it. I really wanted to get a shiny so we could show Danny, but life is like, no. Placid, I'll say you guys did your office. I saw you guys did a good cleaning of it. It looks fantastic. I was telling Daughtery, I was like, dang, I wish I saw it before and after, but what I'm looking at looks great. The floor isn't good now. Is it that other guy's fault? Nolan. It's probably his fault. Yeah, stinky. Yes. Why, Placid? You guys got to yeet him. I'm telling you, he makes your job so much more difficult. Okay, so favorite Pokemon. Danny wants to know everyone's favorite Pokemon. All right. Favorite Pokemon. Oh my goodness, Justin, you got 2 shiny alpha Pokemon today. What were they? I want to know. All right, my favorite Pokemon is Lapras, which you will know because it's a Gen 1. Cleffa, Dragapult, Decidueye. You have some Googling to do, Danny, so you can learn about all these Pokemon. Zigzagoon, Nidoking, you know that one for sure. Absol, Scraggy's a good one. I've not heard many people say Scraggy's their favorite. That's pretty cool. You know, there's a Pokemon out there for everybody. Every single Pokemon gets love from somebody. Maybe other than Trumbeak, but everyone gets love. Even Spupa gets love. Even Spupa. Scraggy is cute. I've never heard anyone say it's their favorite, so I like that. I like that a lot. No one loves Huntail? What? Huntail's fine. Lickitungue's a little sussy, okay? Ooh, good luck on your space-time distortion. What area is it located in? So Moist, you see that I'm on this time again? Oh, hi, Executor. Diggersby is not the worst. The worst Pokemon is Bronzer. Lapras is my favorite. You can't tell, but I have a Lapras a little over there. Oh, there's my Lappy. I love my Lapras so much. Moist, thank you for the shiny. Look, I need it. Piplup is amazing. You just got a Scraggy outbreak? Go for it. Justin, is really Bronzer your favorite Pokemon, or are you just saying that, Justin? No worries, Envy. I appreciate you filtering. You're like, I feel like in this moment I need to filter, so I respect the decision. So, yeah. A Clef that you need to go after it. Oh, goodness, Danny. Dun, 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 dun. No, it could be a little sus. It could be a little sus, not gonna lie. It could be. Well, Trico, that doesn't mean that Bronzer's good. Oh, those are the Shalfa ones you got today. Oh, I forgot, Justin. Yeah. Sorry. My brain doesn't process things at all. But congrats on Wurmple and Bronzer. Mostly the Wurmple, though. Wurmple is super, super, super cool. Bronzer is, you know, Bronzer. Tim sleeps long. I don't understand like Placid. I don't understand anything about Tim's sleep. Mans will go to sleep at like, 10 one day, a good time. And then next thing you know, he FaceTimes me at like 1 p.m. and he's like, yeah, I need to go to sleep. I haven't slept. I'm like, Tim, what do you mean? Go to bed. He makes no sense. Wolfie, no. The worst. All right, we got Onion. We have one final sandwich we're going to do. Hopefully we can get this freaking Gloom and just get out of here. You also got 2 Magpies to appear in 1 outbreak. That's pretty cool. Congrats. I have a little piece of cat hair on my mic. You know what, Wolfie? Fine. Waste your channel points. Do it. Waste the points away. See? Danny, why am I feel like I should be scared to look that up. Wolfie, that's not that much. What, Danny? What? Should I be nervous? Alrighty, we are looking for either a green Gloom or a green Oddish. Oh. So what is that? What is that? You said that's something about Lapras? I know, Wolfie. I know. So considering that you can't participate in them, it is a lot of channel points. You're right. And you're here like pretty much every day. You're welcome. Thanks for that. Lapras saved meme. Okay, well, Danny, you're doing great. You're doing great, I promise. He was supposed to go to lunch with his aunt, but he fell asleep an hour before lunch and he's still sleeping. You dare me to call him, Placid? I'll wake him up. You dare me to call him? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll call him and try to wake him up. And be like, wake up. And I'll yell at him. Probably won't work, but I'm down. How do you know when to stop knocking out Scraggy? I would really look at the alerts on the side of your screen. I like to wait till I get the 3rd alert when it says there's not much Scraggy left in the outbreak. Because you have, that's what I like to do. Or you can just count to 60. It's too late. Well, I can still yell at him being like, you missed lunch with your aunt. No, Justin, bronzer's the worst and you know it. Bronzer smells bad and you know it. But yeah, Lapras is absolutely my favorite Pokemon. Followed by Staryu and Bulbasaur and Delmise and Rowlet. I like a lot of Pokemon. We like all Pokemon here. What is this? Oh! It took 84 years. We got the shiny. We got the shiny Oddish. Freaking finally. Literally, I saw it and I was like, what is this? Well, it's a shiny, Rachel. You wouldn't know what one looked like. Well, we got the shiny Oddish. We're going to go ahead and evolve it real quick. Yay, so Gloom is now done. All right, we're on a poison sandwich. I don't think any other Pokemon here are poison. Oh, we still need to evolve the... We still have to evolve the Overquill. It is, Danny. It is. It is. It is. All right, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, Crapolini. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. All right, Oddish goes here. Let's actually, we need to pull it into our party and evolve it. It is just more green. So different Pokemon, though, have, like, different shinies. Like, so, like, Oddish's shiny is green. But you're familiar with Eevee. You know, Eevee's normally brown. But in this one, it's like a white. Welcome back, Crispy. Oddish is really pretty. I love Oddish, and I love it shiny. All right, let's go ahead and evolve it to a Gloom. So... So we get that Gloom status. Yes, Crispy. I loved it so much, Crispy. Like, 10 out of 10. It was so cute. I'm going to have to copy that style. All right, and there is a shiny Gloom. All right, so that is one more off of our Shiny Dex, folks. Now we need to go find our Overquill. Wherever we put it, because I have no idea. Or our Quillfish. Oh, it's still there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this and make it an Overquill. So you said I need to learn Barbarage. It might be here. You want to see the Vileplume? I can show you Vileplume. Change moves. Remember moves. Here it is. Oh, we can't get rid of Toxic, because don't you know that you're toxic? Da-na-na-na-na. Dang, that Pokemon had Destiny Bond and I didn't even know it. You're at work and still got 4 shiny Machop? Oh my god, that's actually really good. I hope you remembered to do your snapshots, Placid. If you didn't, here's your reminder to do your snapshots. Crispy, I'm sure you were very happy. Yeah, I can absolutely show you a Vileplume. Dude, Overquill looks so good. Look at that. He looks like he's gonna beat me up. Overquill looks so angry. You don't need to use it 20 times, because this is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You would need to do that in... Arceus. Thank you so much for the follow, Doomslayer. Welcome on in. I don't want to say it's more complicated. There's just more. But I feel like it's more... I don't know. Pokemon is easier than ever before. But there's just more Pokemon. You did your snapshot. 4 sitting at work, though, is still really good, Placid. All right, you want me to look up Vileplume? All right, let me go get it. Here is Vileplume. It's also green. A lot of the same, a lot of the shiny families have, like, similar color schemes. But there's also Blossom. But yes, folks, if you... Oh, no, I guess it's already over for... Okay, it's already over for your time zone, Placid. I didn't realize. Yeah, the Chansey line is definitely very different, but, you know, for the most part, things are similar. Like, this is... I'm sure you remember Horsey. You know, Horsey is just more blue. And then it's Evolution Seadra, which was in Gen 1, you know, is like a different shade of blue, and it has, like, pink undertones to it. It's pretty cool. But then it adds an evolution. I think Kingdra did come out in Gen 2, if I remember correctly. I can't remember if it's a Gen 2 or a Gen 3, but I think it's Gen 2. And it becomes like purple instead of blue. Okay, Pokemon, certain Pokemon evolving is more complicated, but Pokemon in general is just an easier game now. It is an easier game now. It's just, evolving them can be a little annoying because it's not all just, oh, evolve or use a stone. But for like Pokemon, you can give, you know, a 10-year-old a Pokemon game and they will be able to beat it. You just got a Shiny Shadow Regirock Aquadust. Congratulations. That's amazing. In Pogo, let's go. That's actually really dope. I need to join you guys more in Shadow Raids because now that we can remote them, I gotta get all that cool stuff. I don't know the steps for entering because I'm not trying to overwhelm someone who just is getting back into Pokemon for the first time. If we overwhelm them too much, then they're never going to come back to Pokemon. They're going to be like, yeah, no, this is too much for me. And you just did it remotely? That's awesome. All right. Alolan Diglett, that's steel, right? It's steel and ground, or is it just steel? Yeah, Placid. So I want to join more remotes, but I have enough coins for a singular remote raid pass. A singular one, and I have decided I'm going to use it tomorrow for my first ever Gigantamax raid. And then I will spend money again in Pogo once GoFest happens. I did say but, heh. You said but. Oh my gosh, Danny, yes, I'm actually familiar with that. That he didn't like the I've seen that, and I love it so much because Lapras is my favorite Pokemon. I said but. All right, we're gonna find a quick Alolan Diglett. All right, making picnics. But yeah, I love that story. It's so cute. Cozy with the booties. I see you. Oh my goodness, and Target also got one. Go Target. All right, tomato, onion, green bell pepper, and then it's hamburger for steel, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, Cozy. That scared me. You failed your second Scraggy? How'd you do that? Hey, Spooky, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? Hello. We're a little sing-songy here. Maybe a little too much, but it's fine, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. It spawned and immediately despawned. Oh, that's tragic. That is tragic. Oh, no! Oh, thank goodness. My ingredients almost fell, and that would have been more tragic. I'm doing great, Spooky. I am working on my Shiny Dex. I have found 5 out of the 13 that I've needed today, so I am on a freaking roll. I found my Shiny Gloom. I found my Overquill. Both of my Popleos that I needed. And what else did I find today, y'all? I thought there was 5. I thought there was. Oh, and Cincino. Heck yeah. We're doing solid. Perfectly aimed golden tomato, is that so? See, I don't know about this golden tomato stuff. But yeah, I think now that I look at it, I just need 7 Pokemon? 6, 7 Pokemon? Like, I'm almost done. Oh, the outbreak's in a bad spot, Sag. Also check to make sure it's not in any caves, if there's any caves surrounding the area. Alright, well, okay, whoa. Holy Diglett. Okay, we're just gonna go around the cave. Yeah, that was pretty nice. GG's Cozy. Cozy's a pro with the viewer attacks. See, this is so Danny, in another light, in another life, I should say. I'm sure you're familiar with a Diglett and Dugtrio. Well, they make another appearance, and they have hair. This is the Alolan form of Dugtrio. It has hair. Well, Cozy, the beautiful thing is I can just run away. I can just fly away if need to. I've been a pretty bad tutor, I'm assuming, but it's You know, if you're soaking in a little bit, then it's a win. Then it's a win. Oh, is it so? Is it so, Cleffa? Sag. Yeah, I appreciate you, Spooky, hanging in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, I don't know why they get hair, but sometimes in different regions, Pokemon can have, like, a regional variant. So, you know, a Diglett might look one way in Kanto, but if it goes to Alola, it's going to have some hairs on its head. 2,700 hours reached on Violet. I want to see where I'm at. Dark type. Oh, gosh. I actually... Ingredient for dark type. It's not prosciutto. It's flying. What is the ingredient for dark type? I actually don't remember. Ropes, do you know? Oh, Ropes might be lurking. Do you guys know what the ingredient for dark type is? Smoked filet. Thank you, Trico and Ranger Duncan. I appreciate it. I can't believe Moist. So sad on that shiny. Despawn in instantly. They were saying you're getting shinies much more faster than me. So they were like, okay, we gotta slow you down. You were hungry? Yeah, you can't play this game on an empty stomach. Lots of sandwich ingredients. Had the worst outbreaks today in the walls on an edge in a city. Don't be afraid to reset your outbreaks. You always can do that. That's quite tragic, though. I'm sorry. What, this shiny isn't just the nose, though, right? Like, isn't this the Diglett like Tanner? If I remember correctly. Like, the normal one's just the nose. The hair is based on a phenomenon that occurs on Hawaiian volcanoes where thin threads of magma get caught in the wind and stretch out before cooling, causing hair-like formations of volcanic glass. Wait, that is the coolest thing I've ever heard. That is honestly so cool. Bad tan with the blue nose. Okay, got it. You mean oh my God, Danny, you know, I was like, in the back of my mind, Danny, I was like, what if he means this? But I'm just gonna, you get that. You get that. Cleffa, isn't that cool? The more you know. I don't know. I feel like Pokemon does do their research on, like, the region that, you know, that their region is based on, the area the region is based on. And there's a lot of cool, like, things that, you know, hint to their culture and, like, the phenomenons that happen there and their wildlife and all that. It's really, really cool. Placid's like, hey, you said butt. Placid, you said butt too.
Oh, no.
What is that? Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That scared the crap out of me. I was like, where is that coming from? And I was looking all over my screen, but I didn't even look at the camera. Moist, you gotta focus. Still here? What's going on, Roadrunner? Welcome on in. How you doing? How you doing? You have a chain of 40 for Baneri? Good luck, good luck. Please get cash. You gotta break this cycle. Break the cycle. No, technically no. Pokemon don't, they don't die. Pokemon don't die. They only faint. Your mom is a geologist? That's so cool. That is so cool. Using Dark-type sandwiches for Scraggy. Second fail the other day. Found Executor. Almost immediately despawned, but reclaimed 2 minutes later with an Execute. Hey, GG's. Hey, no worries, Cocozy. We love you. Good night. What was just thrown at me? So we have some games on here, basically, and people are just throwing stuff at me. Uh-huh. Hector, welcome on in. I hope you had an amazing community day. What screamed, oh no, it was a monkey. Ooh, good luck, Roadrunner, on your Radical Red run. Placid, thank you for the biddies. Pizza. Love it, Cocozy. Have a great one, though. See, you would say my... Wolfie! Why, Wolfie? Alright, now y'all are being chaotic. Oh my goodness. And if I missed some messages, I'm sorry. I realized my chat wasn't like scrolled to the bottom. So yeah. It was so like I was looking at one and I missed a couple. So if I didn't read your message, please don't take it personally. Just repost it. Is that what it is? I don't think it brings the shiny luck. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're setting me up. 20 shinies, 19 Machops, 1 Machoke from the free ticket. That's incredible. Go Hector. Mace Hindu, welcome on in. I hope you're doing amazing. Placid, what's ew? What's ew? Legally obligated to answer. What's you? Yeah, I don't think that cursed thing brings shiny luck. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Shiny Scrafty, go moist. Redemption. The Wigglytuff is not to bless us all. The Wigglytuff is gross. Thank you, Placid. For a minute, I thought you were referring to one of the Pokemans on the screen or something. Or me. So yes, the Wigglytuff is ew. Confirmed. But dang, Hector, you did wonderful. Oh yeah, Envy. Tell me more, tell me more. Sean, I don't know about that. I think that's lies and slander. What is a Wigglytuff? It's in Gen 1. It is Jigglypuff's evolution. But so basically the chat made, well, not just the chat, but there is, you know, there's the card game of Pokemon, right? So there's now a mobile version of it, and they create like their own cards. And there was a really, really cursed, ugly art of Wigglytuff, and so we've made a joke about it. But yeah, it's from the TCG card game, but yeah, Wigglytuff is Jigglypuff's evolution. And yeah, it's Gen 1. It's for sure Gen 1. Look at this. We're learning. You're currently sweating buckets as you wait for the bus, as long as you're staying hydrated, Hector. It's technically called Pele's hair. Did I say that right? You need to see. You can look up Wigglytuff Pokemon TCG, and it is the ugliest thing, because I don't think it can be shown again. Pele's hair. That sounds so cool. I love it.
You what?
I know. I know. I'm also very scared to see what Placid is going to, what Placid's going to use those viewer attacks for. Which ones did you get? There's the Wigglytuff. It just looks cursed. It's just like staring into your soul. All right. Wow. Look at all these non-shinies. Yeah. I keep forgetting that Evie has that emote. It's so silly. Sean, that's not a good legend call out. It's the worst art of Wigglytuff ever. The worst. No, there's more spooky that stare into the soul. What was the other creepy one from the newer set? There's a couple, but Wigglytuff just stands out the most, I think. Your team so far is Turtonator. Oh my goodness. Electrode. Ooh, those are very, very different teams, or very different mons, and their movesets are kind of wild. I keep forgetting that you're playing a different version, so like the moves don't like make sense. Exactly. See, Danny, you remember some of it. I'm proud of you. Oh my goodness, Placid, thank you for the 50 bits. Yeah, that's what the Wigglytuff looks like. It's bad. It's bad. It's Why they did it, I will have no idea. That's not a shiny, right? No, it's not. How do you get it? You could get a Tapu Bulu in those things, Roadrunner? That's crazy. There's like no limits. Congrats on the other immersive Giratina. It is bad. It is spooky. Bad. Bad indeed. Well, but Crispy, don't forget, we are getting a new TCG Pocket set in just a couple days. It is going to be another set for the Sun and Moon era. And yeah, I forget what it's called, but it's like a mouthful. Why? You tell me why. You tell me why, Wolfie. Tell me why you're nothing but a heartache. Listen here, Diglett. I was minding my own business. You never finished the packs? Well, I don't think any of us have. It's too fast. Honestly, where they're giving us a new set every month and I don't like it. I genuinely, like, it's going way too fast. Like, maybe at the beginning I get it, right? I get it at the beginning, but now that we're like 6 sets deep, like, I need them to not give out another set for like 2 more months so we can finish the others. Can you sing the Jigglypuff song? No, I'm not trying to make your ears bleed. Trust me, this is for the best. Dang, you go, Roadrunner. I'm impressed. Shiny Crocorock. Moist! Moist is stealing on my shiny luck, y'all. I'm telling on him. Extra Dimensional Crisis. That is the biggest mouthful. Oh my god. LOL, Sean. Yeah, Shining Revelry. I did finish the only 2 sets I think I have 100% finished are Shining Revelry, and I might have the Island one finished, and then of course I have the Gen 1 one finished. Yeah, Danny, I don't want to make your ears bleed. It's for the best. You finished all the diamond rarities, but like barely. I'm nowhere near. I am nowhere near, and we have it. Oh! Well, ha! Well, ha! Get back up there. Now, apparently, I can... Well, ha! Give me... Oh my god, I can't get up there. Bro! This game hates me! Alright, let's try this again. There is a shiny up there. We got it! Alright, another in the Shiny Dex completed. Let's go! Alright, we gotta catch this thing now. Alright, what ball would this look best in, you guys think? Moist. I mean, Moist, you joined us a little late, though, playing, right? Or did you start playing when it first came out? Okay, I'm not using a Master Ball. Crispy, take your time. Take your time. Alright, Wolfie's gonna sing it for you. Okay, Danny. I mean, I don't know. None of these look really good with it. Oh my goodness. Congrats, Roadrunner, on your Lunala EX. That's great. That is awesome. I don't know. The Wonder Picks have been really good for me lately. I don't know. I don't want to use a fastball, though, because that's like one of the specialty ones. Over here trying to get me to use a Master Ball on an Alolan Dugtrio. That's some crazy work. That is a choice. You think you started at the shiny set? So not the last one, but the one before that? So take your time. Take your time. Seriously. But also, you know, there's a lot of quests and stuff that you can work on. So you could get lots of hourglasses. I mean, you don't have to, you know, ride the Pokemon. You don't have to. You can just choose not to. Kid Cash, you got the shiny. Congratulations on the Banary. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you got it. 300 glasses. So it's 120 glasses, Moist, to open up a 10-pack. So you can almost open up 3, but you can open up 2. I don't think the Curse Redeem gave me shiny luck. I think I gave me shiny luck. Truly. I gave me the shiny luck. Alright, we still have 15 minutes left. But folks, if you are new, make sure you're dropping follows. It is free here on Twitch. I will be back again tomorrow, and we're going to be rocking out some Pokemon Go tomorrow. We're Pokemon going tomorrow because we got Gigantamax Machamp. We've got Go Fest coming up, so we got to prep for that. Caught in a heal ball. Oh, that's perfect because of the pink on it. Yay, congrats. I feel like your horrible shiny luck has been, like, redeemed. You see, your shinies do exist for you. Like, you can, like, run if you want, but, like, you see how much faster you are being on your Pokemon? I mean, it's not like my chat's moving a million miles an hour, you know? So it's a little easier for me to read the chat, but also, like, I don't know, I like talking to you guys, so I don't know, I try to read it. I don't know, because sometimes it kind of sucks, like, if I go into a chat and, you know, my messages aren't, like, looked at, so, like, I read them. But I've also been doing this for 5 years now, so I'm just kind of used to it. But to be fair, I can totally read your message, and this has happened to so many people in the chat. I can read your message and then literally think you typed the exact opposite of what you wrote. And then you'll be like, Rachel, it's not even close to what I said. And I'm like, I don't know. I've read 50,000 messages today. Not actually. I don't read that many. But still, it's... I don't know. How do? Not sure if you can join tomorrow. You're going down to your parents' house? Ooh, with your boyfriend's house to sit? No worries. But, you know, if you decide to, you know, remote one, Aquadust, you can. I would just say if you do remote one, make sure it's a full lobby because they're going to be tough. Big Bear gets a lot of love. Don't let him fool you, Danny. Danny, what country are you from? I have an inkling, but I don't know. It's male. Need to figure out a name for it. The Energizer Bunny. No, that's kind of cheesy. Yeah, you can definitely try to remote it, but just keep in mind with if you remote a Dynamax or Gigantamax, not only do you need to use particles, but then it uses a remote raid pass. And if you fail it through the remote, you don't get your pass back. Guess. I think you're from the UK. Bugs. Oh, that's a Kid Cash. That's way better than I had in mind. Yeah, Bugs is perfect. A legend calling for Big Bear. Big Bear's awesome. I talk to him almost every day. The chain is still going. Ooh, you could get a low punny now. Yeah, I had a feeling. I don't know. You gave me UK vibes. You know how I thought that? You give me vibes that Big Bear gives me. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, you're a UKer. You give me the same vibes that Big Bear gives me. I feel like I can just hear your accent. Shiny, moist. How? How do you do this? That's not fair. I'm jealous. Wolfie, maybe I did that. To be honest, though, I am queen of comfort-oriented lifestyle. I'm too lazy to do that. Too lazy. Skills? Oh, is it skills? Getting an uncommon mark today? Is that what it is? Your parents left London 2 days ago, and they're now in Paris? Oh my gosh, I hope they're having the most amazing time. When do they come back to the US? Jolly nature? Oh my gosh. See, your shiny luck does exist. Okay. Wee woo, Danny, whoa. I still try to be a little family friendly. Even though sometimes y'all go off the rails of a crazy train. You know, I'm impressed. I'm jealous. And they're gonna go to Spain. Where else are they gonna... So after Spain, are they coming back? Oh my gosh, going to Spain. That must be incredible. I love how Big Bear's like, I always... You ignore me. I literally even game with you. Pass, battle, Fortnite battle pass. That took me way too long. So they're flying home from Spain? Oh, wow. I don't even, what kind of, how long of a flight will that even be? That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I'm an American. If it's not obvious. I'm an American and, yeah. That's it. Nothing too crazy here. No, you're good. The Twitch chat does censor, but it doesn't catch everything. It ain't perfect. You enjoy solo? Sean, I've never once seen you play Fortnite. Ever. Sean's too busy playing GTA over there. I've never seen it.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
How was that smile and wave, Placid? Was it okay? I'll just give it a good... You know what we should do for that one? I wouldn't know how to do it, but every time someone redeems it, it would be really funny if I did it, but like this chat, it would just zoom in closer to my face, so it's like creepy, and then it just zooms. You've seen Sean okay, he'll post about Fortnite, but he doesn't actually play. 10 out of 10. Oh, aren't you just the sweetest? Aren't you just the sweetest? Yeah, I think that's the penguin's name. It has been, Kelvin, it has been way too long. Way too long. I definitely got to play a little bit more this season with the Star Wars stuff, you know. And now that I have an awesome Mandalorian skin, I got to play as the Mandalorian. Even though I was playing as Chewbacca. See, Sean, it's okay. Honestly, I don't play that much either. All right, 9 minutes, but honestly, I'm getting pretty hungry. Nope, we do not like Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks is literally the worst. Big Bear, and that's why I'm so glad I got the Mandalorian skin. Y'all, if any of you go and buy the Mandalorian skin or any skin in Fortnite, make sure you are using code Jessie Rachel. It helps me out a ton, so instead of all the money going to Epic, some of it goes to me. No, we don't love Jar Jar. Jar Jar's terrible. Dang, Hector, I'm impressed that you remember those names. I'm so impressed. I don't remember half of that stuff. You've never watched anything Star Wars, but the skin is so peak. Okay, Big Bear, you need to watch Star Wars. At minimum, watch The Mandalorian. Like, The Mandalorian is so good. I just got Daughtery to start watching it, and he is loving it. Placid should start watching Mandalorian too. It's really, really good. Calvin, no. Yeah, Wolfie, I remember you gifting me the Jar Jar Binks skin that I will never use. You watched 5 minutes of The Mandalorian and it was so boring. You gotta watch a whole episode. It's fantastic. No, so you don't need to watch Star Wars for The Mandalorian to make sense. You really don't. It's its own story in the Star Wars world. Like this, and it does intertwine, but like it is its own story, so you could watch that without being confused. I do recommend you watching Star Wars, but you don't need to watch it to know what goes on in The Mandalorian, because it's about a different species in the Star Wars universe. I know what a mason jar is. I know what a mason jar is. Calvin's just being crazy. I do know what a mason jar is. I have them. Or not here, but yeah, they're the jars with the two type of lid thing, and yeah, I know what it is. It's not dead, Big Bear. You're a hater. Wait, shiny, go back. Okay. Oh, crap. I think I let it despawn. Why is it always a Diglett? Like, why is it always Diglett? It was a Doug Trio? Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with failing a Doug Trio. Yeah, honestly, Aquadust, you can watch The Mandalorian. I know. I didn't even realize. I failed too many. Yeah, it could have been a Mudbray. That would have been tragic if I failed a Mudbray. You're like, Rachel, Shiny. No, Jar Jar Binks is terrible. TBH. But yeah, no, honestly, Aquadust, watch The Mandalorian. It's so good. I am going to make it to where everyone here watches The Mandalorian and your lives are going to be changed. Because the movie comes out in, like, what, a year and a half? We all just got to, like, I want to fangirl with you guys. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. It was a rare Jumbo Shundo, 5-star Sleep Style, Immersive Shadow, Mega Terra, Gigantamax, Alolan Diglett. How could I have missed that shiny? I am like the worst shiny hunter of all time, missing such spectacularness. You don't have Disney Plus? Go sign up for a free trial. But then make sure you cancel your free trial, because I don't want you to be the reason you're like, oh, Rachel, I forgot I didn't cancel and it charged my card. Go sign up for the free subscription for a week or whatever, or a month or whatever it is, and go binge watch it. Listen, Crispy, but the problem is I always talk to you guys, and so of course I'm going to miss things because I'm looking at the chat, and I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the chat, and I'm looking at this. Cozy, thank you for the 300 bits, and if you guys would like, just like Placid, exclamation point drop, just maybe not with a creepy emote. Well, Hector, I don't know. Mandalorian is cute because it's basically a father-son story. Basically. It's really cute. Who's the son? Baby Yoda. Okay, you're gonna watch it. Yay, Aquadust. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Strap in because it is so good. Honestly, Sean, same. I get that. I'd rather pay for streaming services too. Hey, hi, Stitched. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the follows. And you guys can absolutely redrop. I think like every minute and a half. Once the pile resets and you no longer see people's names, or you don't see the pile at all, that's how you know it reset. Oh, evolving Inkay. Gross. Well, so then you should watch Mandalorian. Baby Yoda shows up like I think 10 minutes in, maybe 15 minutes in. Aquadust, you are going to love it. You're going to love it. But yeah, you don't need to watch any Star Wars to know what's going on. Just know, you know, it all happens on the same galaxy. That's really the relation, is it all happens on the same galaxy. You know, there's so many different types of species in the Star Wars universe. That's just something to know. There's just so many different species. Saw thick in the bush. Dang, look at that. I agree, Danny. Jar Jar is the best ever, and Mando's one of my favorites. I love Mando, I love Mando, I love Mando, but I also love Chewbacca as a Star Wars character. Like, just, you know, I don't know, I don't know what I saw. I saw nothing. I'm making things up. And then I love Padme. Love Padme. So, yeah. Crispy, I will disrespect Jar Jar till the end of the earth. That drop, was it bad? Was it bad? Aquadust, it's really, really good. It's only 3 seasons, so catching up isn't too bad. I don't know, like, if you guys, like, join me in TV shows, I'm like, yes, I convinced someone else. It's so good. And then when I'm done with Mandalorian, I have to watch the Book of Boba Fett. So, I know what I must do. I like the second trilogy a lot. I really, really like the second trilogy a lot. Big Bear, you have a clip to share with me. Okay. You want to send it to me on Discord? I think you admitted some love for Jar Jar. I don't think I ever have. I don't really like Jar Jar at all. Dang, Crispy, how could you? Oh, Hector, I hate when that happens. I don't know if you guys know this, but Jar Jar Binks is really the reason. Oh my god! We got the we finished the line. We finished the line. We finished the Alolan Diglett line. Yes! Freaking finally, let's go! Bam. I'm so glad it was a Diglett and not another heckin' Doug trio. Yes! Oh! Bam. We got so many shinies today. We need Lantern, Slowpoke, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, Beldum, Vulpix. I think we need 6 now? We need 6 now. That's it. We just need 6 more shinies to complete the Shiny Dex in Blueberry Academy. That is really crazy. Yeah, Danny, I just need to know more about the Star Wars lore, so that's why I'm going to watch it. But I know Mandalorian is peak. All right, we're saving. We're saving. We're saving. I said Jar Jar and got a shiny. You basically said Jar Jar is the GOAT. No, he's the reason that Palpatine had so much power. Do we remember when Jar Jar Binks gave him absolute power? I think we remember that. If I said it accidentally, Big Bear, but let me pull it up. I didn't mean to say Jar Jar. No, I didn't mean to say that. Okay, I did say the best ever, and I didn't mean it. I did not mean it. Obviously, I talk a million things a day. Obviously, that's not what I meant. I hate Jar Jar Binks, okay? We got all the shinies we need. What we're gonna do is YouTube. We are ending for the day. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, YouTube. I'll be back again for you tomorrow about 3:30, 3:40, and we're gonna be doing some Pokemon Go. So have a great one, YouTube.